No, I'm sorry. Jackie's not here at the moment. Can I help? Hasn't turned up. Which cleaner? Ah, Jessie Hilton. I see. Well, all I can do is apologise and... Look, I appreciate you're upset, but there's no need for that.
Tim, do you think we should phone her?
Who?
Lindsay. It's a long way for him to travel on his own.
He's a 50-year-old fella.
If something happens to him,
Like what?
I don't know, if he goes mad or something.
All right, you can try and stop him going, but if you do, Em will go off a tree. She's expecting this house to herself for a full week.
I see. You two want to play Mr. and Mrs. in the next 7 days. How responsible.
Shaving foam. I know I'd forgotten something.
Jimmy, you're all right, aren't you?
Sound of the pound, kid. Hey, sound S-A.
Milk?
Pound.
Milk?
What's this?
What?
Went to the bank phone?
Oh, this morning.
Oh, well, thanks for telling me.
So when are you back?
Meant to be Tuesday next week.
Oh, so you might stay a bit longer.
Oh, yeah, I'm wondering if you can help me. I'm returning a call from this morning.
Nice one.
Yeah, you never know. If our Lindsay's got no objections, it might be the last you see of me, full stop. Yeah, quite fancy joining the team.
So you won't be needing Bridget and me on mopping duties?
No, sir.
Well, Ron won't be very pleased, will he?
Ron is the least of my problems.
What are you going to do?
Same thing I do every time I end up with nothing. Just get on with it.
Is it true it was that Leanne Powell?
Who else is it gonna be?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. She's one hard-faced little madam, that one.
Well, woe betide her if she shows her face around here. That's all I can say.
You won't get an answer there, love. They're all out. Who you after?
Ray Hilton.
Oh, Ray, do you want me to pass a message on?
Oh, no thanks, sir. I'll wait.
On the step. He might be out all day.
I'm in no rush.
Can't wait out here, it's freezing.
I'll give him another 5 minutes.
Are you, Helen?
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy. I live in number 10, over the way.
Hi.
Listen, why don't you wait in ours? That way you can keep an eye on the house and watch for them coming back.
Oh, that's really nice of you, but...
But nothing. Listen, he'd go mad if he knew I'd let you out here in the cold. Come on, I'll stick the kettle on. And I'm not taking no for an answer. Come on.
Mum will go mad if she sees you messing about with that in here.
I'm not messing, it's work.
Stupid rat. You're obsessed with it?
Well, at least I've done something useful with my money.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, put it this way. I wouldn't blow my money on 2 weeks in some sad Blackpool abroad rave frenzy.
What would you know about Iron Apple? You haven't been.
Yeah, too right I haven't. I've got more sense. How much have you got saved again? £2.50?
Dead funny.
Oh, you're gonna have to put in a lot of sad blue sweats here time to get 500 smackers.
At least I've got a life. I'm not kidding myself about some pie-in-the-sky business idea that's never going to happen.
It's already happening. What do you think that is out there?
A great big white elephant.
You're laughing on the other side of your face when I'm raking it in.
I'll be lashing on the suntan oil in Iron Apple before you earn any money on that rust bucket. I'll see you later. And tell Mum I don't want any tea.
There you go.
Ta.
Bit of a surprise visit, is it?
You could say that.
He'll be made up.
Maybe.
Oh, definitely, I'd say. I get the impression he doesn't see as much of you as he'd like to.
No.
All of a sudden, he's discovered this new family.
We're not family. Oh, not in the proper sense of the word.
No, right, well, you know what I mean.
Isn't that straightforward, is it? So, you known Ray long?
Well, since he moved on to the close, you know. He is a nice fella.
He's mentioned you a few times.
Oh, right. All good, I hope.
You had a bit of a go at him, didn't you? When it all came out about me.
Yeah.
Didn't you throw him out?
I'm surprised he told you about that.
Well, I think he was quite upset about it.
Family's a bit of an issue with me and, well, I was having a few domestic problems of my own. You know how it can get to you.
Have you got children?
2. I'm divorced. I'm going up to see my daughter and my granddaughter in Newcastle today, actually. Can't wait.
Today? What are you doing sitting here talking to me for? Then you must have loads to do.
Oh, no, don't be worrying. I'm all sorted.
I feel terrible now. Why didn't you say?
Oh, it's OK. My train doesn't go till 5. I've got loads of time, honest.
I'm really sorry.
What for? It's the best half-hour conversation I've had all week. Oh, there you go. I knew there was one in there somewhere.
What?
A smile. Listen, I hope you don't mind me saying, but for someone who's on a visit to her old dad, you seem awful tense.
It's been a difficult week.
Had a fallout?
Not exactly.
Hey, listen, I'm not being nosy or anything.
Oh, no, I know. It's just, the whole thing's turned out to be a lot more complicated than I thought.
Oh, there you go. The man himself. This is your chance to get it sorted.
That's what I intend to do. Thanks for the tea.
Oh, anytime.
It's nice to meet you, Jimmy.
Yeah, and you, love?
Have a good time in Newcastle.
I will, thanks. See ya.
See ya. Ray.
Hey, what are you doing around here? Why didn't you phone?
I thought it'd be better to speak to you face to face.
Oh, is there something the matter?
Yeah, there is, actually. What were you doing turning up at my house?
You better come in.
What are you doing here?
Working same as you.
Since when?
Since I fluttered my eyelashes at the boss last week. Hey, and I might be the new girl, but I'm above the part-timers in the pecking order. So stick the kettle on, will ya? Oh, I'm gasping.
What did you think you were playing at?
Nothing. I just wanted to see her.
She's 12 years old. You scared her half to death.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt anybody. She's my granddaughter.
She's got nothing to do with you. Jessie was right. I should have thought about all this instead of just blundering in regardless.
It's got nothing at all to do with Jessie.
I don't want Stephanie to know anything about you, OK? So just keep away from her.
You haven't told her.
Of course I haven't.
But I thought you were going to...
What? That we're all set to play happy families, that you could come round every Sunday and be grandad?
No, of course not.
I don't know if I want a relationship with you yet, let alone my 12-year-old daughter.
But I thought all that had already been settled.
Look, what I'm trying to say is, I don't really know you. I mean, biologically, you're my father, and yet maybe at some point in the future we can have a relationship of some kind, but at the moment, I'm so mixed up in my head. I'm not sure how I feel. I think maybe it's all been a bit too much too soon. It's probably best if we leave it for a while.
Alan, I know I walked away from you when you were a little baby.
Look, what happened in the past doesn't concern me.
But now that I've met you
I'm
again,
worried about the
it's
effect
the
it's gonna have on
opportunity to make it up for you.
Under the
Oh, come on, don't
circumstances,
give me a chance to
appropriate.
make up.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Helen, please.
I'll be in touch.
Don't walk away.
I hope you're going to pay for them.
Oh, yeah, like you do every time a comic falls in your bag.
So what's happening with you and me, Uncle Christy?
What do you mean, what's happening?
Well, have you seen anything of him?
He's, away on business, I think.
You still going out together, like?
Well, yeah, it's just that our schedules haven't quite fitted in over the last couple of weeks.
You mean he's done one?
Our relationship's a little bit more adult than that, Del.
My mum thought he was probably on a bender.
Oh, look, there's Bev.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear what happened?
Hmm?
Lynn said she's gutted. Reckon she might have to close down.
Really? Oh, isn't that terrible?
I don't know, I feel sorry for her.
Mind you don't know what's going on there, do you? I mean, for something like that to happen, she must have really upset someone along the line.
You missed a bit.
All right.
Covered in bear crap, eh? Knackers the paint. It's like being dropped from a great height.
Nah, you said it.
You and me both, mate. Two sad lights signing on. It's not what we had in mind, is it?
You're not kidding.
Where do you reckon we'll be in 5 years' time, eh?
Well, if I'm standing here polishing this thing, I'll slip me wrists.
No. You'll be home servicing the local housewives.
Yeah, too right. And seeing to the cars.
And me and Em will be in our big house on the Wirral with our swimming pool.
I fancy Cheshire myself.
Nah, I don't want my kids growing up wolves.
Anywhere's better than round here.
It's not that bad.
Oh, it's all right for you. You've got your own place.
Yeah, while it lasts.
Thought you and Em were well set.
So did I. Till Jimmy said he's emigrating to Newcastle.
He's getting off.
Maybe.
So what happens to you two?
That's a $6 million question, isn't it?
I'm sorry, but it isn't really good enough, is it, Jess?
I promise you, I'll make up the hours.
That doesn't help the client you let down, does it?
I'm really sorry.
Well, I'm sorry to have to say this, but
We can't really let it go on.
What?
We can't employ cleaners who don't bother to turn up.
Hang on. What's it got to do with you?
Sorry?
Ron Dixon's my boss, and in his absence, Jackie.
Yes, and in her absence, me. She's away for a couple of weeks.
Well, thank you for being so understanding, especially as I've just lost my home.
Yeah, well, that doesn't help when you don't turn up for work, so please don't let it happen again. Oh, and by the way, the insurance company, they haven't stumped up the rent for number 8 yet, have they?
No.
Well, can you chase it up?
It's mad, isn't it? If I stuck with Trina, I'd probably be in a flat somewhere now, running my own business.
You reckon?
Yeah, had it sorted. Flash car, girlfriend whose dad owns a string of garages.
Yeah, but you couldn't work for that waster.
Well, maybe you have to bow down to the likes of him if you want to get anywhere in life.
No way.
Haven't exactly landed on my feet since, have I?
Yeah, but you'll get there. The same as I will. There's other ways of making a living, you know.
Oh, like robbing lorries full of ale that you can't get rid of.
OK, so we never got ourselves organised.
Wasn't exactly big bucks, was it?
Yeah, but the last load was. Oh, you should have seen what was in the back of that wagon.
No good sitting at the bottom of the Mersey.
All right. Yeah, but it just shows you what's out there, doesn't it? That there's opportunities. We've just got to make sure that we're the ones who grab them.
Look, your days of hanging around pubs, trying to offload bottles of bootleg brandy are over.
OK, so what happens if we went after something else?
Like what?
I don't know. There's loads of gear we can lift.
I'm not interested.
What are you going to do? Wait for another bimbo with a rich daddy to fall out of the sky so they get you your car and your flat and your job? You don't win the lottery twice, you know. Look, I'm telling you, if you want something in this world, you've got to go out and get it yourself. Because no one's going to do the likes of me and you any favours, are they?
Oh, it's my fault. I shouldn't have gone round there.
You didn't mean any harm.
That's not the way she saw it.
Well, what does she expect? Stephanie's your granddaughter.
No, she isn't. As far as Helen's concerned, she's nothing at all to do with me.
Of course she is.
Look, there's no point in going on about it, Jess.
Well, I don't agree. I'm sorry. I mean, she's got a cheek. She's the one who opened this can of worms in the first place.
And she can close it again if she wants to, can't she?
I'm going to get her on the phone, get this sorted out.
No!
I'm not going to let her stop you seeing your own grandchild.
Look, will you stop interfering?
What?
Look, it was your fault she backed off from seeing me again in the first place. You're making things 10 times worse.
Ray, I'm thinking of you.
Will you just keep out of it? The ball is in her court now. Just leave things as they are.
Sorry, do you want me to...
Oh, no, no. It's us who should be apologising. You must think we're constantly at each other's throats.
No, it makes a change from me and my dad, to be honest.
Soon as we can, we're out of here and you can have your home back.
What, have you read anything of the insurance yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, it won't be too long now, will it?
No. And hopefully we'll be able to start paying you rent as well.
Rent?
Well, Max mentioned it this morning. We are going to get it sorted as soon as we can.
And what's it got to do with Max?
I had a bit of a run-in with him on the parade.
What about?
Great grannies. I was up the wall yesterday and I didn't turn up for a job.
So?
Well, he's in charge now, isn't he?
Is he?
Jackie's away.
Well, so what?
Look, I don't know the ins and outs of who's doing what. All I know is I was spoken to like dirt. He wants to learn a few manners.
It's me dad's business. It's got nothing to do with Max.
That's not what he thinks.
It's a bloody joke.
Hi.
Hiya.
I heard what happened.
Oh, bad news travels fast, eh?
So, what are you going to do?
I'm
sticks and go. Got no choice.
Hiya.
What are you doing here?
Just about to ask you the same question. Thought you'd be down the job centre by now, signing on. It's terrible what happened to your bar, isn't it? Somebody must really hate you to do a thing like that. Still, you reap what you sow.
You're not going to get away with this.
What?
You know what. And I'll tell you one thing. Once my bar is up and running...
What? That place is dead in the water, a failure, just like its slut of an owner. You bitch! Get off me!
Pub number 2, please.
Do something.
Me?
You use a Get off me! Stop
No!
Get off me! Let me out! Away from me!
Beth! What are you playing at?
She did it! She ruined my bar!
Did you? I've got a clue what she's going on about.
Bev, go over the road, please.
I'll go with her.
No, just leave her to it.
See that, eh? Did you? She attacked me. It's all on video, and you're a witness. You'll be sorry you never crossed me, love. I'm gonna take you for every penny you've got.
So you haven't heard anything?
Not a sausage.
Look, if there's going to be a delay, I need to know.
I don't think it's anything to worry about.
No.
Maybe not for yous. Look, I'm going through a bit of a nightmare at the moment.
With what?
Just money. I mean, I've applied to the hardship fund, but I've just found out it's going to cost me 30 quid to get copies of my past bank statements.
Another loan?
No, it's a grant.
Talk about borrowing from Peter to pay back Paul.
Nan, I was wondering whether, well, maybe you could sub me the money. You know, until the insurance claim comes through.
I don't think so, love. Money's tight at the moment, isn't it, Ray?
Yeah, we're waiting on the insurance ourselves, love.
But it's only 30 quid.
I'm sure it'll only be a few more days.
I'm not sure whether I can wait that long.
Things can't be that bad, surely.
They are.
What about your student loan?
It's gone.
Gone? The whole lot?
Nan, I'm really struggling. I owe the bank, I owe the uni. I can't even afford to pay Jimmy Corkle rent.
How deep are you in debt?
I'm not sure exactly.
Oh, you must have some idea.
It's just all mounted up.
Well, that's ridiculous. To go through thousands of pounds in a few months.
I've had to live.
I'm going clubbing and buying designer clothes.
What?
Life isn't just for pleasure, you know, Nicola.
You think I'm in debt because I've been having too good a time?
Of course she doesn't.
Then where's the money gone?
You haven't got a clue, have you? Nan, I'm desperate. Uni's threatened to throw me out. Everything I had's gone up in smoke.
And who's to blame for that?
You're blaming the fire on me.
Well, if you hadn't lit all kinds of candles...
With you in acting like a big weirdo over Helen.
I don't think there's any need to go into all that again.
You are unbelievable.
OK, maybe that was unfair.
You can stick your money. I'll find it elsewhere.
Bev, what the hell's going on?
I'll be with you now.
The school have just been on to me. Why didn't you pick Josh up?
Oh, Josh, are you okay?
Well, what do you think? Flaming out, what's happened?
Listen, you sure you and the girls are going to be all right here on your own?
Yeah, sound.
Made up the coffin, Dodgers getting off, are you?
As if.
Hey, I'm not as green as I'm cabbage looking. Just so long as you look after this place for me.
Jimmy, you know you were saying that you might stay on up at Lindsay's?
Yeah.
Well, I was just wondering, like, what happens to us if you do? I mean, are we going to get the bum's rush off Jackie?
No. Well, not right away, anyway.
But eventually?
Well, yeah, I suppose so. But you were never going to stay here forever, were you?
Thought me and Emma would have our own place by now.
Takes time, kiddo. An hard graft.
No way I'm getting a job, is there?
Doing what you're doing's not exactly the easy option.
Just the run of bad luck.
I've had 40 years of it. And look at me now. Loony ex-glass collector. Looking back on a bad marriage and forward to... Well, who knows what the future holds.
Yeah, well, I'm not giving up.
That's what I kept saying. didn't get me anywhere, though, did it? Right. I'll see you when I see you.
Have a good time.
Don't do anything stupid, you. Right?
See you, Jimmy.
Can't believe you forget to pick up your own kid.
I said I am sorry.
Anything could have happened.
Mike, how many more times do you want me to apologise?
Fighting like a fish woman in the street. I mean, what kind of a mother are you?
One who's trying to give her son a better life.
Yeah, and failing miserably.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
You're way out of order, Bev.
Like I really need you to tell me that.
Who are you fighting with, Mum?
No one, son.
Do you want to go in the office and stick the telly on, mate? Good lad. You've got to sort yourself out, Bev. You've got an 8-year-old kid to look after there.
Yeah, and I'm doing it on my own.
Hey, there's always me, don't forget.
Oh, 'cause you're always beating the door down every night, aren't you?
How much I see of Josh is not the issue here.
Yeah, but if I asked you to help out picking him up, I wouldn't see you for dust.
Hey, hang on. There's no way you're pinning this on me. Look, I know you've been under a lot of pressure, and maybe, yeah, at times, I could have helped out a bit more, but that doesn't excuse what's happened today. You've obviously taken on too much, and now you're throwing yourself into saving this place when you should be concentrating all your efforts on your kid. Our kid.
This bar was meant to be mine and Josh's future.
Well, you're fighting a losing battle. Surely you can see that now. And the more time you waste trying to get this place reopened, the more it is going to affect our son. Well, Josh is what matters here. Not some scabby bar no one gives a toss about. You've got to accept that. Yeah, well, it doesn't look like it to me. Get your priorities right, Bev. Put your son first. The bar is history.
To my beautiful Leanne,
We'll help you out, of course. We want to.
So we're just getting binned off then?
the one that I adore.
Don't even think about it.
I hate to keep away.
Looks like I'm going to court, doesn't it?
I want to have you on the floor.
That's nice.
And all that's in just a minute, completing our Brookie double bill.
Don't worry.
What about?
Oh, don't be soft, Mike. I know you're checking up on me.
Okay, so I wanted to make sure you dropped Josh off at school.
He got dropped off at 5 to 9 this morning, and he'll be getting picked up at 3:10, OK?
Are you sure?
Sure. So close the door on your way out, Tron.
Oh, it gets worse.
What's the matter?
Me and Jay got a film out from the video shop and never took it back.
Oh, why not?
Because it was in the fire.
Oh, right.
And now, if we don't pay the overdue amount, we've either got to pay for a new tape or face court action.
What are you going to do?
Looks like I'm going to court, doesn't it?
Leanne, babe!
Look, it's the yellow streak.
Come on, don't be like that.
Why shouldn't I?
Well, you know the score.
Yeah, I do. Slightest bit of trouble and you're off.
Leanne, I was in all kinds of trouble.
Christy, you are trouble.
Come on.
Where have you been? I rang your flat for a week.
Woody.
No, I needed some cash.
Oh.
So go on, beat it.
Leanne, I am taking a chance being out here.
Oh, yeah.
My life could be in danger.
What do you mean?
The beer robbers, they were after me. I had to leave town.
Christy, you paid them off. That's why the bar went under, remember?
Oh, come off it, Lee. That wasn't everything I owed them.
So I take a chance?
heard about your fight with Bev. I was worried sick about you.
Bet you were.
Lee!
Hiya. We're all right in here, aren't we? Well, I am. What about you? Oh, do you think I should go? I'm only joking. Just don't touch anything. Yeah, it's too pokey in here anyway. I can't wait till the bar's back serving food. I don't know when that'll be. Bev's on her lassies now, isn't she? Oh, she was slugging it out yesterday with Leanne. Oh, I know. Leanne was in here this morning trying to get a sick note off Gary. Did she get one? No chance. You don't want to sling a hook. Oh, good on him. Yeah, man of principles is our Gary. Oh, it's nice to know that. I think I might book an appointment next week. There's nothing wrong with you. Well, not yet, but it wouldn't do for me to keep all my eggs in one basket.
I've only come to talk, Bev.
Thought you had to sleep during the day.
I've had a couple of hours.
So?
Look, I know I was really out of order yesterday, kicking off like that.
And?
Well, I was really tired.
Oh, right, so 'cause you're tired, you take your temper out on everyone else?
I'm doing really long hours.
OK, let's just leave it at that, eh? Can't you have a night off every now and then?
We can't really afford to. I mean, we're getting a bit straighter, but we're not quite there yet.
Tell me about it. Don't think I'll ever be straight.
Place looks better now, though.
No, it'll never be the same again. Leanne's done too much damage.
Yeah, well, at least you give the evil cow a kicking.
Didn't do me any good, though, did it?
Must have made you feel better.
To tell you the truth, Mike, it's just gone from bad to worse.
Oh, come on, Bev, you get over it. You always have done.
The thing is, this time, I don't think I will.
Where have you been? I've been growing roots waiting here for you.
Not much fun being left to stew, is it?
OK.
Why didn't you even try and get in touch?
I did, but your phone kept ringing out. Hey, I even wrote you a letter.
A letter?
And there was a poem in it.
No.
Yeah.
Go on, then. Tell me what you wrote.
Well, it's not the same unless you read it yourself, is it?
Try it.
OK, you went like this. To my beautiful Leanne, the one that I adore, I hate to keep away. To my beautiful Leanne, the one that I adore, I hate to keep away. I want to have you on the floor.
That's nice.
Hey, and that's from the heart.
Does that mean that we're back together, then?
Of course it does. Come here. Hey, you must have given Bev a hell of a pacing because there's not a single mark on you.
Well, I'm thinking about putting a claim in.
Really? You're that bad?
You care?
Well, of course I do. Have you seen a brief?
Well, not yet, because I need a doctor to confirm that all my injuries are real.
Well?
Well, I went to that snotty doctor at the walk-in, but I don't know, I just don't trust him.
Listen, don't you worry.
Why?
Because the love of your life is going to sort it for you.
How?
Well, it's not the short-term, but the long-term injuries that are important.
I know that.
So, look, do you know why we organise this? Do you fancy a spot of lunch? My treat.
I just feel so useless. I mean, first the state of this place, then Josh.
Don't.
Well, I can't help it, Mike. And yesterday, it just put the top hat on it.
It happens.
Yeah, but it shouldn't happen, should it?
Look, Bev, we all make mistakes, don't we?
Yeah, but that was unforgivable. I mean, leaving the poor lad standing outside school by himself. What kind of a mother am I? I mean, what must the teachers think of me?
Bev, will you stop worrying? It got sorted in the end, didn't it? Well, that used to happen to me all the time. Do you reckon he was trying to tell me something?
It's sort of your dad, that. Sorry, lads. No ale, just tea and coffee.
No, the pool cue's still here?
Yeah.
Two coffees then, please, Bev, while we have a game.
Hey, Mike, do you want to play the winner? Pound the game?
No, thanks. I'm getting off in a sec, just chatting.
You sure?
Well, yeah, go ahead, Dan. Give us a shout when you're finished.
Right.
You're early.
I finished at 1. Nick, you haven't seen Tim, have you? His mobile's off.
He's out.
Where?
Dunno. Oh, nice coat, huh?
Oh, thanks. No idea at all where he is.
He's with Steve Money.
Yeah, they were talking about playing pool in Bev's bar.
Thanks, Ray. See you later.
See ya.
Do you mind if I ask you something? Well, do you think I made a mess of my life?
Is that what you think?
I do, yeah.
Why?
Well, look at me. I've got a daughter and a granddaughter. They don't know who I am. I've got no home. I'm living with neighbours. The list is endless.
Well, things happen in life. We're not all perfect.
Well, no, I'm not.
You've just got to try your best, that's all.
I know. That's why I don't know what to do with Helen. She's told me not to go round there anymore.
Ray, please don't be asking me advice. Remember the last time I tried to help you? The place burned down. Oh, how you know?
Emily told me you were here. I need to talk to you.
Well, I've got to sort all this out.
Ray.
Well, it won't take long.
Nikki, would you give us 10 minutes, please?
Yeah, sure.
What is it, Jess?
Bad news.
That Dr. Paul's nice, isn't he? Well, he could put a smile on my face any day. I thought you had your sights set on Sol. I'm not sure he'll stick around. I don't think his wife's too happy about him working away. Did he tell you that? Well, more or less. We've become good mates. Have you now? Anyway, listen to you. You shouldn't be talking like this, not until you know what's going to happen between you and Richard. Oh, that's over. Honestly. Yeah, well, he's got himself a younger model, hasn't he? He's got to keep up appearances as our Richard. Yeah, but Louise is still upset. She'll give me the silent treatment. She thinks it's all my fault. Oh, never mind. She'll get over it. She'll have to.
Everything okay?
No. The insurance company aren't paying the whole claim.
What?
We're only being paid what we insured for.
And what's that?
It's 10,000 less than we asked for.
£10,000.
The claim is too high.
So what does that mean?
It means there just isn't enough money to go around.
Was your Adele working in the garage yesterday?
Yeah.
Did you see the kick-off?
What? Right in the middle of it.
Oh, was the blood and snot?
I'm telling you. Yeah, bottom left.
No chance. Hey, tell you what, though. I've got to take my hat off to Bev. I wouldn't fancy going 3 rounds with Mrs. Tyson.
Yeah, me neither. Adele said Leanne was off today, though. Something about trauma.
Oh, are you? Hey. So, have you thought any more then, Murray?
About what?
About earning some decent cash, of course. Yeah, I'll get that reg in there, yeah?
Yeah, Quid says you miss. I don't know, Tim. I think once was enough.
Oh, don't talk daft.
That's all right for you, but, you know, I've got plans setting up my own business.
Yeah, and so have I.
Oh, yeah, I can just see it now, over the shop doorway. Tim O'Leary's Scams Unlimited.
Something like that, yeah?
You've taken all the blame for this, you know.
Don't I know it?
And it wasn't all down to you.
I know.
That's what's good about you, Lee. You never grassed me up. I should have been there by your side, and I'm sorry for that, but I'm here for you now. I'm all the help you're gonna need.
Well, plus the help from a certain video in the garage.
Where is it?
Oh, it's still in the video in the garage.
You soft get.
What?
Them CCTV things wipe themselves clean every 24 hours.
They don't.
You've got a lot to learn. It's a good job I'm here, isn't it?
Yeah.
See what I mean? If you get something in the bank, you'll be able to do out your van completely and also help your mum out again.
I don't know, I might just be better off getting the money myself.
How?
Hard work.
No, that takes far too long, and you need something quick.
What, an illegal something?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to say to me mum and dad when they visit me in jail?
It was Tim's fault. And anyway, what's all this talk of going to jail? We're going to plan this one properly. Yes.
You will.
Hey, come on, you can't run out on me now, Steve.
Can't I?
Look, I don't mean just give me a quick yes or no now. I mean, go away and think about it.
Yeah, I will.
No, really, Steve, in this life, you got to take chances, or you're not going to get anywhere. We won't do anything too heavy. We'll just go in, out, and away.
That easy.
Yeah, that easy. Come on, we'll have a few quid in our skies, and no one will be any the wiser. Don't you trust me?
All they're giving is £19,000. It's ridiculous.
I can't believe that's all they've offered.
Well, they don't mind taking it off you, but they hate giving it you back.
Say that again.
Well, it's always the same. I mean, Mum only got half her claim when her house was broken into.
So you had an idea?
Oh, yeah. It's common knowledge.
Not to us, it isn't.
Well, anyway, before we all start getting wound up, we've got to come to some sort of an agreement.
Oh, which is?
Well, the money has to be for the house. And what's left over has to be shared out in some sort of ratio.
And how are we going to do that?
Well, if you look back over the claim, you can see where the problem lies.
Well, where?
Well, you see, lads, your claim is well over £7,000.
Yeah?
Well, we think it's a bit much.
What you need is more evidence.
Like what?
Well, you know, to be honest, Lee, you don't even look like you've been in a fight. Look, you're going to have to take a deep breath and start all over again properly as you go and see your own quack and, well, yeah, you're going to need a few, you know, cuts and bruises and that.
Well, how do we do that?
Well, what would you say to me giving you a smack in the mouth?
And what would you say to me giving you the kick in the nuts?
No, I mean a smack for the claim.
Oh. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on, Lee, I'm not going to hurt you, am I?
You wouldn't, would you?
No, of course I wouldn't. I don't want to damage that lovely little face of yours. But just enough, so that when you do go to your own doctor, not the fella in the walk-in centre, you can see that you've been in a serious fight.
It was flaming serious.
Well, you know what I mean.
Go on, then. But not hard.
Well, not here. Get in the back of the van.
Why?
Well, we don't want witnesses, do we?
Babes, stick to tiddlywinks.
Getting off then?
No, I think I'll have a coffee, please. I'm not checking up, I just fancy a coffee.
Okay. So do you win?
Against them two, you're joking, aren't you? Just lost half an hour's pay.
Oh, let's look next time.
Look, they've got it all. Do you know what? It must be nice not to have a care in the world like those two.
Haven't got a future though, have they?
Well, have I?
Oh, you've got qualifications and all that, haven't you?
Well, I've got a university degree.
There you go. You should have your pick of the jobs.
Bev, how am I going to find another job when I'm working all night and sleeping all day?
Mike, I don't want to sound heartless, but well, only you can plan your life, you know. You've got to go for it.
Yeah, you're right. It's just so hard sometimes.
I know. Well, take me, right? I gave this place my best shot. I mean, it mightn't work out, but at least I know I went for it, didn't I? I really miss this place for leave.
Yeah, you will.
Times like this, you know your friends are.
And your family. Well, I mean, Josh's family. You got me, my dad and our Jackie.
And Maxie. Do you think Maxie might be able to give me a hand?
What, Max?
Well, it's just that I was wondering whether he'd be able to buy me some stock on his account.
I don't think so. That fella wouldn't give you the snot off his nose.
Not that tight, is he?
I'm telling you. And don't forget, Max and Jackie are partners, aren't they? And you're not exactly our Jackie's ideal mate, are you? She hasn't forgiven you for breaking me mum and dad up.
So you don't reckon I stand a chance then?
No.
It's freezing in here.
Don't worry, I'll be quick. And remember, it'll be worth it.
How worth it?
2 or 3 grand.
Oh, come on, hurry up.
You ready?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, it's instinct.
Keep your hands by your side this time.
Thanks.
Ow! Lee?
I can't help it. It's because I know you're going to punch me.
Well, close your eyes then.
All right. Ow!
Behave, will you?
Isn't that enough?
Of course not. You moved again.
No, it didn't.
Your flaming knees are killing me.
Yeah, my bum's cold.
God, this is hopeless. We're going to have to think of something else.
What are you doing here? Decent people should be in work.
Yeah, you could have cost me a necker there.
Worth it though, wasn't it?
You right?
Aye.
So how come you're off? I thought you were doing your nail art thing today.
It was facials, actually.
So, what happened?
Oh, the tutor phoned in to say there wasn't and she had the flu. So, we had to catch up on our written work and then we could go home.
Well, when that happens, aren't you supposed to go into work?
I went into work to see Diane, but she said that the place was empty. It wasn't worth me being there.
Here, bottom right.
Oh, nice one.
Get in there. Come on, go in.
Do you fancy another game?
Can't, I've got to get to work.
Oh, come on, I was just getting into my stride then.
Oh, yeah.
So where you going anyway?
Just got a bit of work on.
Oh, aye. Getting your hands dirty work.
Don't start.
At least he's getting his hands dirty, which is more than I can say for some.
And how much you gonna earn, eh? 20, 30 quid?
35, actually.
Ooh, nice one. Should have your van kitted out in no time, then.
I'll play you.
Go on, then. Rack 'em up.
That's not a toy. Oh, he's only looking at it. Oh, I thought you'd gone. How long do you get for dinner? Oh, it'll be okay. Someone will sort it out, some cover. Oh, you take advantage of that, man. Oh, I wish. You'll be needing your blood pressure testing the way you're going. Go on, then. Go on, it'll give me a reason for being a bit late. If I say yes, do you promise to go back to work?
Nan, it's not fair.
We were underinsured.
That's not our fault.
No, that's what we worked it out to.
But what it means is that if we give you the share you're asking for, it'll only leave us 12,000 to replace our possessions and completely refit the house.
And it can't be done.
It'll take a lot more than that.
So what are you saying?
What they're saying, Nick, is that they don't think we should take our whack.
Nan, we've got to. We lost everything we had in that stupid fire.
We did. We've all got to start all over again from scratch.
And there is a difference between us and you.
Like what?
Well, you two have got the rest of your lives to build yourselves up again. Obviously, we haven't.
Nan, you can't do this.
There's not much else we can do. We'll help you out, of course. We want to.
We really do.
I don't believe this.
So we're just getting binned off then?
Not exactly, but we need to keep the best part of the money. You must see that.
Looks complicated. It's not really. It's basically all about the chambers of the heart and the pressure. Right. Now let's see what your blood pressure tells us. Now, say I was to say to you, Dr. Parr. Ooh. What? Shh. Right. Now, say I was to say to you, Sol Bennett. Well, what does it say? Oh. It's bad news, I'm afraid. Well, what do you mean? It says you don't stand a chance with either of them. Now get back to work.
Tell you what,
What?
I'm gonna give this one more go.
Okay.
And you're not gonna move this time.
No.
Right. Here. Stick those in your hands, that'll keep them busy and out the way. Right, settle down. With a count of 3, and hey presto, all over. After 3?
Yeah.
1.
Ah!
What are you doing, you daft cow?
Knock the lad.
Ow! Me, let's go be. Ah! Me, I'm not the face, not the face!
Well, you're satisfied now, are you? I'm going to pick Josh up.
What?
Well, that's why you've been hanging around, isn't it?
No.
Checking up on me.
Look, Bev, you've got it all wrong. I should have said. I'd like to pick Josh up.
You?
Yeah, and if it's okay, I'd like to take him back to ours for tea.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'd love it. And I want to make up for before.
You don't have to, you know.
No, I know I don't, but I want to.
Yeah, I'd love it too.
I do miss him, you know. I mean, he's me lad.
He'll be made up.
Yeah, I know he will. It's about time I got to know Josh a bit better. See you later.
Don't even think about it.
Hey, nice shot.
Oh, by the way, thanks very much for my coat.
What coat?
The one you bought me this morning.
You've been splashing out again. You've got enough coats.
Oh, shut up. It was that cheap.
How cheap?
50 quid, which is well cheaper than what they are in the shops.
That was a knockoff.
Of course. Do you remember me asking if the beauty course?
Yeah.
Well, a fella's flogging them.
Is he?
Yeah. He's got loads of stuff apparently, according to it anyway. So, I might get on if you want. Took your skins.
And is it just coats?
No, all kinds of things. Hey, he makes a small fortune. An ambulance! Haywood Road. Yeah. Oh, wait.
So, basically, you're punishing us because of the fire?
No, we're not, Nicola. This is about facts. Everything else is irrelevant.
Oh, it would be now, wouldn't it? Well, to you, anyway.
You'll have money to replace everything.
It stinks, Nan, I'm telling you.
But we will be giving you something.
What? A few lousy quid? But you can stick it.
Don't you take that tone with me, young lady.
Nan, I'm not a little kid anymore. How can you do this to us, to me?
We'll look after you.
Well, don't you start, Ray, because you're just as bad. I was trying to get the two of you back together that night. You were miles apart over Ray's daughter. Now look, he's side by side when it comes to money.
That's got nothing to do with it.
It certainly feels like it.
Yeah, just leave it, eh, Nick? This obviously isn't getting us anywhere.
We can't get any worse, Jake, can he? We're the losers in all this. We're getting all the blame, so I'm having me say. I'll tell you what happened to them. And me loving grandmother. They got greedy.
I think I know a way we can take her mind off things.
You've already conned my sister-in-law and Jimmy out of her wage. You're not doing the same to me. Your word is just not good enough.
Hang on a minute, Ray. What are you accusing him of?
Fiddly.
It seems to me the most sensible thing that you can do is just cut your losses and go.
And that'll be on Friday at 8:30. Next, take a deep breath. ER is back on 4.
I'm up now. Hello? Nan? Why, what's up? You've got me out of bed to tell me that. Yeah, we're in. I look forward to it. Don't believe it.
Who was it?
Me Nan, she's coming over.
Why? I mean, how many times can you tell you that there's nothing down for you?
I know, like we haven't got enough on our plates. Now I can add sleep deprivation to my list.
You know, it's stunning how little kip oldies need. Mind you, I suppose they're a long time looking at the lid. And I think I know a way we can take her mind off things.
She's right, you know. We are going to sort this out once and for all. But in our favour.
Fingers crossed.
She's coming, Nicola, you know.
White rabbits.
Why didn't you answer the phone?
Hey, you never said White Rabbit's back. It's the 1st of March. Bad luck.
Like I'm on a winning streak.
How's your mum? What? Kid's okay? Yeah. Yeah?
Fancy a cup of Nan?
If you're making one.
I'll get it.
So, where's the fire?
Not funny.
Well, I thought you decided to bin us off.
Look, you must realise that your £7,000 would leave Ray and...
£7,335.
Would leave Ray and me hard up.
I've had to go crawling on my hands and knees for a hardship grant. They're not calling for nothing.
Money for nothing. I wish I could apply for one of them.
You know how desperate I am. Don't you think it was tough me having to come and ask you to lend me some money?
Your financial state has got nothing to do with this claim. You were in a mess with your money before the fire.
Hello, son.
Call for backup, have you?
I'm sorry to barge in, but I've had a card from my mum. Nurse must have written it.
Is there something wrong?
It's not my birthday.
To my little ray of sunshine.
That's what she called me when I was a kid.
Happy birthday from Mum.
There's 12 kisses, you see. She put one for every year, you know.
Oh, she thinks you're 12.
She's getting worse, Jess. I telephoned Bernard.
What did he say?
Well, he went to see her last week and she didn't recognise him. I'm going to pop up and see her for, you know.
No, look, Ray, you know how I've been fretting about this mess we're all in. I didn't get a wink last night.
But I'll be back in a few hours.
No, we really need to sort this out between us now. Kitty can wait.
Is he going to be long?
He shouldn't be too long. You're getting the evil eye there.
Headline news, a doctor drinks tea. So the ad's got in.
Of Mrs. Dawson's job?
Why does she need 6 months off?
Surgery and recuperation.
Yeah, I know that. We all know that. But what's with the big secret?
Downstairs.
Oh, very technical, Nurse Petra.
Oh, well, I can only assume, because every time she coughs or laughs, she has to excuse herself.
Well, I can only make a blind diagnosis of our most senior receptionist, of course, but I would say stress-induced incontinence, a small amount of urine escaping on the duress could give a cold suspension. She's going to need to work on her pelvic floor, whatever. But if she came to me, I would suggest collagen injections or HRT before taking a surgical step. Now, could I have a second opinion, please?
Oh, me? Oh, I don't know, Doctor. I just thought it was ladies' bits, you know. You could always call her GP No. No, but seriously, you know who'd be a good candidate for Mrs. Dawson's job?
It's from that Leanne Powell solicitor.
What, she's got a solicitor?
Yeah.
She was not written in crayon.
Seeking confirmation of the dreadful injury sustained, blah, blah, blah. Beverly McLaughlin Gonzalez.
Bev's bar. She married a gay Brazilian.
What?
Don't ask.
My medical confirmation is a scally on the maker, something an ibuprofen wouldn't cure.
You're just talking about possessions.
Oh, just.
We need our fair share of the money for kitting the house out, making it a home again.
£4,000 worth was put in by you alone.
So?
So half of it was flipping clothes.
So?
So you're begrudging Jessie some home comfort for the sake of fashion?
Emotional blackmail or what?
Look, Ray, just because you'd be happy wearing your overalls for the rest of your days...
There's no need for cheek.
You can't kid me that your wardrobe is all designer stuff.
I never said it was. And I'm not kidding anyone. My CD collection alone was...
We're talking about priorities here.
Jessie, music is a priority to me. All right, then, me record collection. Some of them are me dad's, vintage and irreplaceable.
If you had a grand's worth stacked in that box room, I will eat my hat.
Hang on a minute, Ray. What are you accusing him of?
Fiddling.
Do you even know the cost of a CD today, Ray? Not tuppence halfpenny. Some of them imports cost 20 quid a go.
She's welcomed you into her house twice now.
Yeah. And the second time was after he stitched me up with Nisha, wasn't he? So he's got to be doing a number on news.
You shouldn't be diddling Jessie out of what is rightfully hers.
Well, you're a fine one to talk, aren't you?
Meaning?
Well, when it comes to deceiving Jessie, you win, hands down.
Look, I'll have to send you a cheque on for the rest. That's all the cash I've got.
You better add.
Same to you. It's bells on. Bev, have you had another break?
Oh, like that would make any difference. No, but all the locks changed in my flat as well. Do you know what? I lay in bed last night. I was worried sick in case Leanne had another set cut. No, I wouldn't put it past her. She's not in there today. Yeah, I'd be a miserable gob and shame. She's got no sense.
So you definitely think it was her who trashed the bar then?
Well, I don't kick off for nothing. But I'm telling you what, if Maxie hadn't pulled me off, she'd be in the Aussie now.
Well, according to her solicitor, you caused her dreadful injuries.
She's got solicitors involved. How do you know that?
Oh, don't say I said anything, Bev.
Oh, what? She's had a solicitor on to you?
It's Dr. Parr.
But why? I mean, what is she playing at?
I can't dive into anything else, Bev. If I were you, I'd watch my back. She's a sly cow.
I don't believe this.
She's probably just been watching too many daytime TV adverts, you know, blame and claim and all that.
Look, I'm sorry. I've gone about this all cack-handed. I mean, things haven't been easy lately, and the card from my mum didn't help.
We're all in the same boat here, so we're all entitled to reap back some of what we've lost.
I guess we should all really be pulling together on this one. Agreed?
Right, then. Let's get practical and not personal. We've had some quotes, and we've done a bit of window shopping for the household items that need replacing. Now, just the practical stuff first, mind. There's all the crockery.
Man, these are all from the high street stores. You can get all these in other places, but a lot cheaper, you know.
No, the insurance company specifies the outlets. There's nothing we can do. Oh. Anyway, you buy cheap, you buy twice.
£1,000 for carpets. You don't even walk on them.
Oh, see, it's the underlay, you see. It makes the carpets last twice as long, and it saves on your heating.
And anyway, we'll save a bomb, because Ray's going to fit them himself.
How much for a bed?
Well, orthopaedic mattresses don't come cheap, you know. And you know about Jessie, the princess and the pea.
These are all essentials. and you're back as your life support system, you'll find that out in a few years.
OK, yeah, fair play. Well, how much me and Jay gonna get?
Well, there's the lamps, new television set.
How much?
And then we've got fixtures and fittings, curtains.
Nan.
You know what makes sense? Vans don't run on fresh air.
Tell me about it. All right. Stop him for a sip and a smack.
Pinch, punch, first day of the month, and no returns back.
My uncle said his girlfriend was a bit worse for wear.
Yeah, well, you can tell your uncle if he'd like to show his Weasley face round here, I'll pay him the same compliment. When you're quite finished, you might be interested in a little proposition.
Oh, OK. 20 quid, but no kissing on the lips.
Look, have you got any drink?
No, it's all shifted.
Well, can you get some more?
No, my sauces have all dried up.
Can you get another sauce?
A £5 a bottle is just not worth it.
A tenner.
Yeah. OK, half up front, though.
I'll give you the lot, in cash, when I've got the bar up and running.
Forget it.
Oh, you're making twice as much up to me than last time.
On your word?
Yeah.
No chance.
Look, are we going to barter, or are you going to do me a deal?
You've already conned my sister-in-law and Jimmy out of a wage. You're not doing the same to me. Your word is just not good enough. See? I am beating customers off with a stick. Stick with me, and you'll be flying.
I've told you. I never want to rob any more ale again, ever.
Hey, never say never.
I just did. We ended up with half of what we should have last time.
Yeah, well, we've gone through the what-ifs. Look, it's time to make a move on, isn't it? We learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, and I've learnt not to get involved.
Hey, don't you trust me?
You're a mate.
Look, you take cash in hand jobs because you're certain that the taxman isn't watching, aren't you?
Certain-ish.
Yeah, so you do what you can because you know you're not going to get caught.
Yeah, within reason.
Yeah, so what happens if you're defo 100% certain that you're going to make a killing and no one's going to find out and no one's going to get hurt?
Then I'd say, I'd think about it.
Cheers, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm starving, actually.
What, after lunch?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hello, Shelf.
Where?
No,
I tell you what, the sooner you open the better.
We're not taking orders now,
price,
but
isn't it?
we're a week in advance.
A Scouser, are you?
Yeah.
I mean, no. I'm actually from Manchester originally, believe it or not.
You'll get over it. So, how come you ended up here?
Oh, well, I trained in Liverpool, and my wife really loves her job here, so I couldn't see a lot of point moving, really. So is this your day off, then?
Have you got a name?
From creating more new patients for me.
What can I take?
Look, she's probably going to go to a solicitor over this, you know. But if she does, it's only because she likes to make a fast buck out of people. I mean, Ansley,
I'm really sorry, I can't really discuss it with you, you know.
Oh, well, you're in luck. I can just about squeeze you in here.
Cheers. As soon as I move into my new flat, I'll be able to pop home for lunch, won't I?
Oh, yes, you're moving into my wife's old flat.
Yeah, that's right. As soon as I get a new kitchen and bathroom fitted. I mean, of all the things to nick, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, welcome to the neighbourhood.
Oh, cheers. I suppose there's going to be skellies wherever you live, then. But as soon as I get sorted, you and Jackie should come round for a flat warming.
Yes, Shelley will sort you out at the table. Hello, Shelf.
Max.
Oh, hang on. Don't come to start a fight, have you?
Max.
One moment, please.
Have you got 5 minutes sometime today?
Oh, about 5 o'clock.
Thanks.
I'm sorry about that. Can I help you?
This 21 carry out on a park bench. No wonder Nisha looks down her nose at me.
Hey, take no notice, that's slapping.
She moved away from home when she was 18. Always pays away. Why should we live my life now while I'm in my prime? Shouldn't have to get home every night and have to sort out my family's problems or get the blame for them when they can't sort it. It's been murder over our dough. Let's go to Iron Apple.
Iron Apple.
Exactly. So you can imagine the kick-offs. When the day goes by without our kid in tears.
Still getting bullied?
Natural victim. What can I do? I need out, but I need the collateral. I'm not going to raise that with half a business.
So what have you got to lose, eh?
Everything.
Come on, we're not going to get caught. And you'll set yourself up for life. You'll be dripping in success. And Nisha, that likes of that. I'll be anything from you.
What have you got in mind?
Are you in?
Well, I don't know until you tell me what job you've got planned.
Until you give me the nod. Your lips are sealed. Well?
Well, what?
Are you in?
All right.
Yes! And you wouldn't let me down? I knew today was going to be my lucky day.
Yeah, but this will be the last job I do, I tell you. And I mean it. No ale, no ringing motors. On that side of it clean, at least.
can't believe you're prepared to see us go without.
Now, look. Who paid the insurance premiums anyway?
Yeah, you did, Nan. It's well done. You're getting them all back now, aren't you?
We paid rent. We always have done. And one week, when we asked if we could pay a bit late, you forced me to get a job in the bingo to line your pockets. It cuts both ways, Jess. We pay rent, we expect to be insured.
We're staying at number 8. We don't expect to be insured if the house burns down.
You've got nothing that needs insuring.
And you're not paying rent there anyway.
As a matter of fact, we do.
Well, the insurances.
It's just great, isn't it? Yous are all mollycoddled in the Dixons and what? We're some kind of Corkhill charity case.
Like I said, it's all about priorities.
Yeah, yours and yours only, Nan. You're only happy when you're in control. And you're controlling my future here. You control Ray. You pull the strings and watch him jump. You won't even let him see his own mother, let alone his own daughter.
I'll have you know I do things under my own steam.
Ray, we're going.
Right.
United we stood. United we fell.
So, Em bought this coat, right?
Big banana?
No, from this fella, Dougie. He's well dodgement.
Dodgy Dougie.
No, he's hard. Anyway, Em's mate's his bird, and they both go on this beauty course together, and she reckons that leathers aren't the only thing he deals in.
What? I'm not touching drugs.
No, not drugs. Well, he can get his hands on anything.
Like what?
Well, that's what we need to find out, isn't it? But he's got all of his gear stashed in one place.
Where?
Get with the plot, will ya? I don't know. But that's where Em's contacts come into it, and your van. What we'll do is, we'll drive Em into college, find out what we need to know, like where Dougie's premises are, and what else he's got to sell.
And that's your get-rich-quick plan?
Yeah, the 5 Ps. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. One of Jimmy's. Steve, make sure I never, ever do that again.
I've got nothing left to sell, Max. I can't set up shop again.
Well, isn't that what a brewery's for?
They cancel me order, and there's not another brewery in the Northwest who'd give me stock on credit.
So?
So, I was wondering, and I'd pay you back. I mean, I'll be dead straight with you, Max, but could you use your account to get me stock?
Beverly, I know you're going through a really hard time.
You'd get all your money back, I promise you.
I'd be very apprehensive getting involved.
Why?
Because it's not worth the risk. I mean, at the end of the day, you've run your own bar into the ground.
I didn't smash my own bar up.
Well, the state your bar's in, I don't trust that we'd get any return from you.
Jackie won't let you. Look, Max, we can work in tandem. Look, I'll tell you what, I'll shut up the kitchen. I mean, no food, no competition. I could advertise this place and ours. I could put menus on the tables.
We're busy enough.
Max, it's been 2 years today since I took over that bar. I have big dreams for the place. I've got no one else I can turn to.
What's your drink?
Clocked off? I don't know. Tea breaks, fancy lunches.
Well, you don't get a break if you don't make the time. Now, that's called discipline. Anyway, Dr. Flynn's on the late one. He's going to be permanent with me when this place finally becomes a medical centre, you know?
Oh, what's he like?
Oh, he's very traditional, you know. He likes his Friday pint, Saturday night club, Sunday lunch, or breakfast if he's pulled. So, do you fancy one or what?
I'd go for a quickie, but there's nowhere local now, is there?
Well, I don't mind going into town anyway, yeah?
You know I can't. I'm chocker with revision.
Right. What for?
To be a nurse prescriber.
Oh, brilliant. That takes some of the weight off me, doesn't it? As long as you don't go pill crazy and start handing them all out like sweets.
Like you doctors have been doing for decades.
Not this one. You actually find that most patients just need a sympathetic ear, you know, just send them away with a little and a little pat on the head, you know.
I know, but we're living in year litigation, aren't we?
The minute I stop worrying about that is the minute I stop. Got to be confident in your ability, you know.
It's the pay rise that's tempting me, really. I wouldn't be slugging my guts out otherwise.
Good for you. So, I'll see you tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
My dad used to say it must be great to have a job where you look forward to going in on a Monday morning. He never got there. I worked in a factory. Always got the Sunday night dread. But I love waking up to the sound of the alarm, you know. Another day being queen bee in the bar, the gossip, being agony aunt to the punters. I was dead proud of being a local employer. How did it flip from that to this? Single mum on the bones. I can't run a bar on blood, sweat and tears any longer.
Could start again.
I don't know any more old dears who are Brewstered and about to croak it, do you?
You could have a change of scenery, a new start, rather than salvaging what you haven't got.
Too right. Every bill's a red one.
Well, build from new, a new start, reinvent yourself.
Not Madonna.
I know this sounds tough, but...
Go on.
Well, it seems to me the most sensible thing that you can do is just cut your losses and go away.
I went away, and I came back and I got kicked in the teeth.
You know what's best.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, Jay, I can't concentrate. They've done me head in now.
Hey, I see Mick Johnson's has been sold.
Yeah. He'd be out celebrating with his Leo tonight.
You know, I'll have a place like that one day. Not around here, though. Too many plebs and skulls.
It feels weird.
Why?
Well, other people moving into the house.
Hey, don't worry. There'd have to be kickboxing champions to match the fights you had in there.
I know Mick was hot-headed, but he pulled me into line. I mean, if he hadn't played the big uncle and opened his doors for me, then... Well, when my dad died... I don't know. I guess I could have gone off the rails. And I wouldn't have met you.
I know, you liked it over there, but number 5 will always give me the creeps.
Look, I'll be in my office if anyone calls.
If it hadn't been for you helping me get over being raped in there, I probably would have lost the plot. Permanently. How much have we been through together, eh? And after everything, the fire, losing the lot, we're still standing strong. It's getting late.
You know, I reckon most married couples with a fella's the first hurdle. I think that we're in this one for life.
What are you saying?
I don't know, it's just, well, we seem to be...
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I'll get that. Round 10.
Not exactly. Is she in?
Anne.
I feel terrible how we left it before.
I said some stupid things, but you will feel the same.
I know. Which is why I've added to my list a king-size bed for the both of you. And I'll give you some money for clothes in the meantime.
Is that it?
Well, it's a compromise, isn't it?
Nan, we need money, not peace tokens.
Can't you have another word with the assessor?
Well, he's coming round next week. I suppose I could try, but I don't hold out much hope. Ray needs a hand with some shopping.
Can you believe that? After everything we said? If we don't get that money, we won't need a bed, king size or not. 'Cause I'm telling you, we won't be moving back in there with them.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be any more help, but I do know that you are a fighter.
Yeah, I don't think I've got any fight left in me.
What do you mean, all spent on Leanne?
You know, I thought it was all a front. There's a assault charge thing, but now Dr. Parr's had a letter from the solicitor asking him to confirm the injuries that I'd apparently caused, like one scratch from where I was standing. Do you know, why is it every time I get myself up, someone knocks me down? I don't think I can get up anymore.
Yeah, I've had a letter from Leanne's solicitor as well.
Oh, what?
Asking me to provide information on the incident.
Oh, well, it's one good thing, I suppose.
Why?
Well, Dr. Parr, he doesn't know me, does he? And Leanne, she won awards in playing the innocent. But you do know me.
I'm not exactly sure what you're driving at.
Well, it's one in the eye for Leanne, isn't it? I mean, she hasn't got any mates, and I have. One good thing I have got from working around here, because you can get me off.
You know, I can't deny what I saw.
You're siding with Leanne.
No, I wouldn't call it siding.
But you said that you wish that you could help me.
I do, Bev, I do, but you can't ask me to lie.
Oh, obviously. I mean, if you won't go that extra mile for a few barrels of lager, why on earth would you tell a white lie?
It'll turn out okay.
She has won.
Not necessarily.
Well, if she's lost, how come I'm going home to pack?
What?
Well, I'm taking your advice, aren't I? I'm selling up, and I'm moving up.
All right, Jim. Did you have a good one?
Fantastic water, man.
Cut me losses and go, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
You can't.
on. Rachel, it's time to admit defeat.
Does he think I've cooked this up or something? Does he think I've put myself through all this just for a few measly quid?
Ah, Senor Doug, with your goods for the taking, you are spoiling us.
That next Brookside will be 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Next today, let the laughing spree begin. Father Jack, coherent, intelligent and sartorially elegant. Believe me, it doesn't last long in Father Ted.
Oh, the high and mighty have fallen. Rachel, what's with the suit? You up in court or something? Oh, no, you are, aren't you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, 11 o'clock. Do me a favour, don't spread it about.
No, of course not. How come, Rach?
It's all the debt stuff. I can't believe it's come to this.
Oh, if it's any consolation, I'm still up to my eyeballs. I nearly got boosted off my course.
At least when the insurance pays out, you'll get what you're owed. Then Ray and Jessie can start paying us rent.
Well, my aunt's still adjusting our claim, because the insurance company reckon it's too high.
Typical. Bet they were quick enough to take the premiums.
It's the biggest rip-off going. I mean, everything we had was burned to cinders, so everything needs replacing.
Of course it does.
I only guess he's at the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah, but Jessie won't shortchange you. Look, I better go.
Good luck. Oh, Rach, what kind of mood's me nan in?
Just, you know, Jessie.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Straw.
I forgot.
Hello! Walking wounded.
Oh. It's your turn to make the next one.
Just hope she gets a good price for it. That money's going to fly out of her account and straight into mine. Hey, we're doing exfoliation today. And Nat reckons that they're going to be showing us blown up photos of blockheads.
Cheers.
I mean, it's true, isn't it? There's no point piling on the slap if your face is flaking off and the pus from the zits has gone all crusty.
Drop it, will you?
Dad's nose is well out of joint. But what am I supposed to do? I mean, one of us is on the cutting edge of the beauty industry, and the other is still stuck in a time warp doing curly perms.
And you got a top-of-the-range leather.
Are you gel, are you?
I might be.
Hey, my dad had this Al Kevin Keegan annual. Him and his missus in matching leather jackets stood next to the Eiffel Tower.
What's up?
No. I just remembered. Even that's gone, hasn't it? Even Kevin Keegan's gone up in smoke.
Hey, it sounded like it needed slinging anyway. So does Natalie do this slap course and all, eh?
Makeup, Timothy. And yeah, we've signed up for all the same classes.
Well, I'll tell you what. Means Steve will drop you off.
I should think so and all. I mean, what else have you got to do, you big scalp?
All right there, lad.
You want to go slow or something?
Stop acting like you're me boss.
Who heard the most abroad? Listen, love, I've run a bar, you know.
Yeah, into the ground.
Hey, I've got no beef with you, because you want to be witnesses, aren't you? You and Max Farnham and the good doctor. Pillars of the community who'll rally round to confirm that I was savaged by a total loser.
Are you thirsty yet?
Oh, I'm spitting feathers. But it's all the lift and it pulls on me neck and that wrecks me back. Oh.
Right.
Hey, Chris, you're like a freak show.
Yeah, my dad said he was in hospital.
Oh, he was in and out though in a flash, because he's a trooper.
What actually happened?
I told you. He tripped over a ham shank. Anyway, it's enough chit-chat. When you finish doing them, you do the paper towels, empty the bins and then stick the kettle on. Oh. Waste not, want not.
You must be shattered, lad.
I'm getting used to it.
Well, I hope they know decent folk when they see them. Grafters.
CAB reckon we'll get a really low repayment, so...
I should hope so. Oh, I told Rachel I'd have Beth for the day.
Oh, no, yeah, nice one. That should be one less worry for us, shouldn't it?
It's nothing. It's a drop in the ocean compared with what you did for her son.
Is there any news on the rebuilding yet?
Yeah, they said they could start in about 4 weeks.
What, start?
And then a couple of months to complete, you know, all things being equal.
Right.
I was hoping, like, that we might be able to stay on a bit longer, like.
Until it's finished, like?
I know it's a lot to ask.
Well, the thing is, right, I mean, I've got to...
Hello? Oh, Ron, no, it's Ray from over the way.
Just a minute, Pops. He's having a few personal problems. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Well, Ray... Yeah, well, Rachel, she borrowed a cookery book off Jessie, so... Yeah, everything's fine.
Oh, Beck's nan's got angina. She's in Broad Green.
Hold the front page. How are you diddling, pop pickers?
All right, Jim. Did you have a good one?
Fantastic wood, Tim, man.
You sound more Indian than Geordie.
Thanks. Been practicing that all week. Hey, I'll tell you something, kids. It's another world up there. Ooh. Why, aye, man.
I know you're going to say you shouldn't have, but when I get my compo through for GBH, I'll be quids in. Final demands, are they?
Just do one, will you?
Settle out of court if I were you.
Why's that? Because you've got to do it yourself, compo kit and a comedy collar.
Like I'm laughing.
People are laughing at you.
Well, my brief isn't. Worth his weight in gold, he is. Your gold. Do you know, he's never off that phone collecting evidence. And what a lot there is to collect.
I can imagine.
Well, 3 statements from eyewitnesses, one of them a doctor. CCTV footage and pickies of me multiple injuries. He's got plenty to help him further the course of justice. I was telling Del, thinking about getting a plasma telly with me compo.
That it?
No. Having half worked up a thirst doubling over from that garage, but I forgot. It's the bar with no beer. Oh, Mother Hubbard, or what?
Listen, Bernard Manning, just do one.
There's a humble coffee beyond the realms.
Get lost!
Milk, 2 sugars.
Oh, no! You heard her. Off, now!
Wrinklies for bouncers. No wonder you went under, love. I'll see you in court.
40 degrees. 60 degrees. Easy care. All you need is a clean pair of cacks. Hey, our car is shooting up.
Beanpole like a mother.
Hey, we're gonna get off, Jimmy. Wifey's on a course.
Hey!
She's getting ideas above the station, aren't you?
Okie dokie. I've got a few spends left, you know. Just keep those echoes. Want to do the dingbats?
Oh, no, sorry, I lashed them.
No worries, kid.
So, did you have a few good gabs with your lens?
Oh, we jangled the Britain.
Yeah, you go. I'll follow on you.
I'll just about make it.
Most men don't like too much, you know. Makeup.
I'll pass that on.
It's another mask, isn't it? Another layer. Know what I mean? Less is more.
Jim?
Tim.
You seem a bit hyper.
No.
I'm not being funny or nothing, but...
This is the bit where I go all... You know. I'm exactly as I should be.
Just thought I should ask. You know, being a mate and all.
Oh, worry not. Look, I've had a nice time. I miss my family, and yeah, I'm a bit... whatever. But see for yourself, I'm totally whatnot with this chart.
It's pride more than anything.
I'd be the same.
You know what? It's bad enough I've got to sell up, but she's ruined my life, you know. And Josh's. Do you know what? Josh idolises her.
Oh, love. Do you have to sell up?
Well, I thought I could find a way around it, but just drawn a blank. And I've got no booze and no means of getting any.
Is there anything I can do?
There's a tissue. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have lashed out at her, but when I saw her in that new job, happy as Larry...
Oh, I'm sure I'd have gone for her.
Maybe I should have just settled for a tongue lashing, but
Now she's ruined me good name as well as my livelihood.
Rubbish.
I reckon Dr. Paul's going to do her a letter, you know, saying I've beaten her to a pulp.
Who?
He's the new quack at the health centre. I mean, what's he going to think of me, eh? And Max, and Adele Murray. The shame of it.
Bev, you're well thought of.
Was, maybe. Till people see her in that neck brace all black and blue.
All their Christmases have come at once.
Call me Santa. You know, I can't remember her face being all cut.
Oh, she's probably added a few touches with her makeup brush. But people have got the measure of her, remember? Of both of you. I better get round to the McCrackens. Fly the flag for Ron.
Look, I'm sorry I couldn't pay Nicky. I hope you know that if I could, I would.
Money's a bit of a dirty word in our house at the moment. Oh, Ron's house.
Take care, chick.
And you.
Nick! Ah, kidder!
Wait, Jimmy, squeeze the life out of me. Wondering about Newcastle.
Oh, I missed you.
Oh. It's a prime position, I know. What do you mean, a going concern? Listen, love, I just want to know how much. You are? Offer's over. Oh, no, that'll do nicely. A viewing? No, you're all right, Tra. Ka-ching! Pump 4. £36. That was the estate agents.
Go away.
They're asking for a wodge and a half of the bar formerly known as Bev's. Looks like I'll be wheeling it home in a barrow. Ka-ching!
Yeah, but don't you just get loss of earnings?
Past, present and future.
You're at work.
It's only because I'm a grafter. I always have been.
Plus you can milk it in that neck brace.
Plus, I've got my trump card.
That's sick. Who took them?
Your sick uncle. Think I might get me bum enlarged. Little treat for him. Oh, wait. I offered her an olive branch, Adele, but she didn't want to know. When she swanned off to Brazil, I held the fort for her. I even shared me brother with her. I enriched that woman's sterile little life, and look at me, a near cripple. So, do you want to talk to the college?
I'll pass, thanks.
Are you sure? It's Babe Central, you know.
Come on, we better get you in before it's late.
See you later. There's Matt.
Oh. See you later. Is it Dougie?
Yeah.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
Tined. Emily's husband.
Oh, well in.
I wanted to buy a coat.
Yeah, town's that way.
Well, Emily's a top dollar.
That right?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you knew where I could get my hands on one.
Maybe.
I'll pay you up front, like.
This kind of thing do you, yeah?
Well, I was hoping for something a bit darker.
Meet me back here at 4 o'clock. I'll bring a few down to show you.
You're like a personal shopper.
Don't think so.
Well, that was pretty painless.
Yeah. Could be thrown round after him all day, though. Sat outside his granny's for 2 hours.
Yeah, or he could lead us straight to his stash.
Only one way to find out.
Carried away, you're putting a dampener on it.
I don't mean to.
20 quid a month is brilliant. It's better than the dump for.
Except we'll be paying it back till the year's out.
I would just get into a routine.
Yeah, but that knows that the post office will know what the repayment slips are for.
Look, it's either that or we have to pay it in a court. And the last thing we need is a schlep into town.
I suppose.
It's behind us. We've survived.
Yep.
We've got a titsy little repayment. We won't even notice. Then we'll have jobs on the doorstep. Once the bar's back to normal, we'll be laughing.
That'll be the day. You were saying?
Indicate Dougal Pillock.
Hey, I reckon his Natalie goes like a train.
Yeah. Don't fancy it myself, though.
Yeah, me neither.
Emily said Jimmy's on one again.
Well, he's an head the ball anyway, isn't he? With or without his marbles. Not in a good way, like.
Great. I have to sit tight while he does the GGs.
We could always get us some chips. I mean, he's seen me, hasn't he? Come on, all the coppers do on surveillance. They get takeaways and all kinds. I've seen it on the bill.
Chips?
Yeah. An onion gravy, please.
I don't believe Farnham.
Oh, we're not exactly mates.
You'd have paid him back.
In no time.
Take what?
It was quite a nice get lost, though. He did give me a piece of good advice.
Sell up.
Cut me losses and go, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
You can't.
Rachel, it's time to admit defeat.
Bev, we've said we'd help out with Josh, and we still will do, you know.
I know.
Where are you going to go?
Dunno. Away from here. Away from her.
You're letting Powell win.
Look, my bar is an alcohol-free zone. It's a liquid-free zone. She's suing me for assaulting. Josh is going to be known in school as the kid whose mother knocked 7 bells out of the Virgin Princess.
Well, kids are resilient.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I couldn't bear to walk past this place when it's the Fairkin and Gherkin and it's heaving with punters.
Bev, there's got to be a better way.
There isn't, believe me.
Well, have you told Josh about you moving?
I don't want to tell him until I found her somewhere to live.
Right.
Oh, we couldn't bear it if you left, could we, Mike?
Cheers, hon. But the truth of the matter is, I just can't bear to stay. She won the minute I laid a finger on her.
Stuff you then, you little cow's melt! Oh! I don't believe this.
What's up?
That was me breath. See him over there? Doctor, new kid on the block. Doctor, don't rock the boat. Doctor, I was only obeying flaming orders.
Dr. Parr?
Dr. Parr needs to get his cataracts removed. Dr. Parr has printed his own medicine certificate on a jumbo printing set. I knew he was playing Captain Cool when I was showing him my war wounds.
What about your photos?
I need his flaming letter. Does he think I've cooked this up or something? Does he think I put myself through all this just for a few measly quid?
Looks like it's all coming on top. So, come on, what was it like?
Great, yeah.
Really?
Heartbreaking. Like someone had flipped the hourglass the minute I got there, you know.
Are you sorry that you went now?
Sorry I came back. But that's rose-tinted, you know. Breeze in, breeze out, see all the sights. Everyone on their best behaviour.
I kept wondering how you were getting on.
Like a house on fire.
Or a bungalow, even.
What am I like?
Don't be soft.
I was okay saying goodbye. It was later on the train, speeding south. I thought to myself, you're going the wrong way, yeah? The wrong direction.
Sorry.
Oh, I love Liverpool. But Liverpool doesn't love me. Time to shake a leg, maybe.
She thinks she's so witty.
Careful. Consulting with the enemy.
Don't care. What's she gonna do?
Oh, ruin your life. Take you to court.
I wish I'd never said I'd be a witness.
Bit late now.
I didn't know what she was like. I've sat at meal tables with her and my Uncle Christy.
My other favourite person.
And I just thought she was off a cake. Harmless, a bit eccentric.
But now you work with her for 5 minutes.
She's pure evil.
Yeah, she got me banged to rights.
In her dreams. It's all going pear-shaped over there.
What do you mean?
Well, for a start, there is no CCTV tape.
There's a surprise.
I thought you'd be pleased.
Well, it makes no odds, does it? She's still got her eyewitnesses, her documents.
Dr. Parr's knocked her back.
You're messing.
The solicitor was on before. Parr's refusing to do her a letter. No tape, no statement from the doctor. And I can say, hands on heart, I didn't see who started it.
So the only fly in the ointment is Max?
I better get back. I'm on a tea break. I'll bin these.
Good job. Hey, if you're doing a brew for her, the savvy, do a big yocker in it for me.
I will do, yeah. Yeah, I'll write it down for him now. Thanks very much. Bye. It's for Ray. His mum's nursing home.
Right, just give us a snog.
The woman sounded serious.
Oh, everything with Ray and Jessie's serious.
You need to get some kip. You've got to be in work soon.
Come on, just a little cuddle then.
What's for all this on?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, look at Bev and the boy.
It'd be awful if they moved away.
Yeah, I'm only just getting to know Josh. I mean, I suppose I just assumed he'd always be around.
No, maybe Bev's right to cut her losses.
Yeah, well, so long as she doesn't cut my ties with me son.
No, she'd never do that. He'll always be part of your life.
Well, like the Hiltons are always part of ours.
Don't.
So, do you reckon we come clean with my dad, then?
Yeah, well, if they're still here when he gets out, he'll have a heart attack.
We better that, then, haven't we?
Yep.
Bev sent her flying. She just lost it.
Bet Leanne's lapping up every second of it.
Springtime for Hitler. And Rachel said that Max Farnham's a witness.
Are you brand loyal? Detergents and that?
Well, my nan is. I'm loyal to the same brand of chocolate.
And Bev's still opening up, is she?
Technically, I mean, the doors aren't locked, but that's about as open as she gets.
Used to be a little gold mine, that place.
You know what? We need to get job hunting.
Things might settle down.
She couldn't even manage my back pay, Jim.
Hey, that's not on.
No, yours.
Ah, she said she'd see me right.
You won't get a penny.
I need that money.
There's no punters.
And what do punters make? Wages! Maybe it's a sign.
Of?
Time to ship out. I'd love to move to Newcastle. Get settled, have our wills.
Jackie mightn't be too happy about that, though.
Well, only because I've got no prospects. Nothing down for me here, is there? Can't even earn a living washing empties.
Nah, we'll find something. There's new bars popping up all over the show.
I've had it with the Mersey. Pool of strife. I'm up in sticks to Geordieland.
Some tea break, that. Oh, sorry. Need must. Want a cuppa?
What's happened?
Your own GP's come up trumps. No thanks to that streak of doings.
He's going to do you a letter?
She. And she knows post-traumatic stress when she sees it.
And we have to be very quiet because Daddy is asleep.
No, I've just walked in. Mum,
Your little hands are like ice.
what's happened to her?
Has Uncle Ray had you out
No.
in the cold all day?
Ray?
Mum's dead. Thank you. She's dead.
I'm so sorry.
I should have gone last week.
I stopped you, made you wait for me.
I should have just gone.
I'm so sorry.
What have I been doing all these weeks? It's so important I didn't go and see my mum.
Oh, Ray, don't.
She was my mother. You only get one in life. Now she's gone. And she'll think I didn't care for her.
Senor Doug, with your goods for the taking, you are spoiling us.
Yes, we are loving you muchos, Doug the Mug.
Should we do one?
Yeah, come on. I've got to go and see a man about a coat. It's a great deal, you know. Buy one, get 500 free.
So what, back tomorrow then?
Yep. We make a good team, me and you. We'll do a top job.
We better have a look at what you've got.
Oh, it's difficult to know where to start.
Well, don't worry. I'll hold your hand.
Cool. Yeah?
What? Jimmy?
What's going on, boys? Shh. Are we out on the rob?
Good stuff, gold.
Looks like Jimmy's doing one tomorrow in a Brookside 1 hour special from 8 o'clock. Next tonight on 4, 2 viewing virgins with a passion for Leeds, where size matters. In location, location, location.
So we're in your van, right?
We park up as close as we can get.
Without being seen.
Without being seen.
And when we're saying that no one's around, that's when we go in.
In. Grab what we can as fast as we can, and then we're out of there.
That's the plan. Dougie won't know what's hit him.
So when?
We'll finish that. I'll get started, eh?
Right. Let's have a look in here.
Thanks. Oh, busy day or what? So far behind on this lot, I'll have to stay late to finish it. Do you fancy a drink after? Has to be more than one.
On my end, Preston. Yeah, well, I'm sorry I can't help you, Mr. Hughes, but it's not a doctor you need, it's hair of the dog, OK?
What was that all about then?
Cheers. It's a severe case of fake flu.
Is it catching?
Only if you drink 12 pints of a night, it is.
Oh, only 12.
Couldn't you smell the stale booze in his breath? He must have had a skinful last night, and then he turns up here complaining he's got a headache. It's only after a day off work, wasn't he?
So you didn't give him a sick note then?
No, I don't do sick notes for hangovers.
Better watch ourselves.
Note to self, no more hangovers.
Come on.
Why is it things are never where you can find them?
What have you lost?
Kylie's key for the money box. She left it behind. I promised to find it for her.
Well, there's still a few other things in the back bedroom, you know.
Why didn't you say so before? Save me all this time.
Because you never told us what you were looking for.
She can't get her Easter pocket money without it.
Why doesn't he just tell her to break it open? I've given up trying to suss out how his mind works. Especially since he came off his happy pills.
He's harmless though, isn't he?
Yeah, no problem. We just smile and nod at him every time he goes off on one. Never lasts long. You sure you're okay about this job?
Yeah, of course.
6:30. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
It's really hard not to buy people for the birthdays. Rachel normally does ours. But you can't expect her to buy for her own birthday, can you? Do you know what? I wish I had loads of cash so I could buy her something really nice. I was wondering whether to scrape enough money to get her to get her a nice necklace with no pair of earrings.
Michael, I've just lost my mother. I'm not in the mood to talk about birthday presents.
Right, in half an hour, okay?
I'll be ready.
Oh! You off, Stevie?
Yeah, need to fill me van up with petrol. In case I end up driving around for miles again.
We won't. We know where we're going.
You're not heading north, are you?
No, just local.
No good for me, that. See you then.
Look, are you sure we're going to be okay doing this tonight? I mean, shouldn't we be checking out this Dougie's movements first?
No, we give the place a once-over when we get there. And when we're sure that no one's around, in we go.
Just hope it's as easy as you make it sound.
Hey, don't worry about it. We make a good team, me and you. We'll do a top job.
I'll be back, okay?
Yeah.
Pity Steve wasn't going north. Would have been handy, that.
What for?
Because north.
North what?
North is the direction. What else?
The direction for what?
The new direction. The direction that isn't here. I found Kylie's key.
Jimmy, what are you doing with all your stuff?
Just packing a few things.
What for?
I was saying to Nicky before, times change, don't they? Oh, good listener, Nicky. Cracking kid, She knew what I was on about. People moving on.
Jimmy, are you all right?
Me? Fine. Yeah, fine.
Has your Sammy made a move on that soul yet?
Oh, she told me about his nice bum enough times. I think that's as far as it's gone now.
Is she staying off the drink these days?
She seems to be. I'm more worried about Louise than Sammy. She looks quite down a lot of the time. When she comes in from school, does her homework, and then goes to her room, barely says a word.
She has had a tough few months, remember? Maybe she's just trying to keep her head down, hoping nothing else turns out bad.
Yeah, maybe.
Why don't you have a word with her? Ask her if there's anything wrong.
We'll see how it goes, yeah. Well, because we need you to be here as well, you know, why didn't you get off?
Oh, it'll be quick with two of us.
I owe you one, okay?
Make it a double and we're quits.
Hey, you don't like Dr. Parry, you're on about booze, you can't be dealing with hangovers, remember?
Either of you two hungry at all?
Famished.
Starving.
Yeah? Well, do you fancy having a takeaway on me? On me, obviously, that'd be ridiculous.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I was thinking a pizza maybe. I could do with a bit of company. Yeah?
could have it in our place.
Yeah, well, that'd be great. And maybe a bottle of wine as well.
I thought you didn't approve of drinking.
Well, no, it's not that I don't mind people having a drink. You know, it's hangovers that I don't really approve of.
Ah.
You know, if you've got work the next day, I just don't think there's much excuse for getting trashed.
Some people do go well over the top, don't they?
Yeah, well over. You know, the next day they're living with the consequences of their own actions, and, you know, if you haven't got a hangover, you've got to listen to them moaning, haven't you? I mean, I'm sorry, I call it moderation, but my wife calls it boring.
Do you never get hangovers then?
Me? No. After seeing how rough my dad was most mornings. Anyway, you go decide what you want. I'll get my jacket, OK?
Wasn't his dad a doctor as well? Yeah, that wouldn't stop him being an alky. Most doctors are the worst going.
Come on, let's get this lot done. I can taste that pizza now.
And that glass of wine.
Ray, I'm sorry about that before. You should have just told me to shut up. How are the arrangements coming along?
Well, it's all fallen into place pretty much, you know. I'm exhausted, you know. My concentration's all over the shop.
I remember being like that after our Tony died. Felt like, what's the point of anything? And then it was ages before it was anywhere near to normal.
It must have been a terrible shock to you, that. Losing your kid brother like that.
Just a bit, yeah. I felt responsible for him. Because all the time, when I was growing up, I'd had it drummed into me. You look after our Tony. He's littler than you remember. And then I wasn't there for him, was I? When he needed me the most.
I should have visited my mum the week before she died. And when she went, I wasn't there for her either.
Well, you never know when it's going to happen, do you? That's the thing. Just got to get on with it.
Hiya. Only me. Everything all right?
Yeah, we just talked about life, that's all.
Well, I thought a round of fish and chips would cheer us up.
Nice one. That'll sort us out, won't it?
I'll keep yours warm till you're ready, Ray.
Jimmy? Are you going to be OK? If I go off now?
Won't make any difference to me, son. I'm off up the Angel.
Where?
The Angel?
What Angel?
The Angel of the North, what do you think? It's waiting up there!
You've lost me?
It's like a big welcome for me, isn't it? With big, wide open arms.
Can't make head or tail of Kitty's legal papers.
Well, I told you, just hand them all over to the solicitor.
Yeah, no, I will. You know, I must have read some of them 2 or 3 times. You know, they all seem to... The words seem to blur into one.
Look, you've just lost your mother and you've hardly slept for days. No wonder you can't concentrate. Go on, have a bit of a walk. It'll do you a pound of good.
I won't be long.
Sorry. Help me, man!
No, it's not apart from the medical centre.
Well, get back then.
All right, I'm sorry. I was just...
You were just not looking where you were going.
No, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to be seen, that was all.
Oh. You on call then?
No, not really. It's just, you know, if they see me, it's like, you know, dock me arm or, you know, whatever. Are you OK?
Yeah. Just looking for my mum, really. She's up there somewhere.
Right.
How'd you take it? Oh, thanks. Black, no sugar.
How long do these meetings usually last?
Depends on the agenda. Well, it shouldn't be too long tonight. Will you need to get away early?
No, I was just wondering what time I could get back to the restaurant.
I like to try and keep things brisk.
How many governors are there?
You should have a contact list somewhere.
Ah, yes, I think I did see something.
We've got 5 parent governors, 5 nominated by the LEA, 2 teachers from the school, plus Mrs. Plummer, the head, then 6 co-opted from the local community, which includes you and me.
Am I the only new boy?
Tonight? Yeah.
Well, don't expect me to say too much.
There's no right or wrong answers most of the time, just good, objective discussion. You'll be expected to have an opinion, basically.
Oh, well, yeah, I can handle that.
You will. You'll be great for the balance of skills we've got. Right, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Hey, I thought you were going to take me through a few basics.
I just did. I always see the head before we convene. She can't be with us tonight. Her father's very poorly.
Huh.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, great. Bit on the hop, though. I wonder if you could look after Max. He's new tonight.
Of course I will.
Hi.
I'm Gabby.
Yeah, Max Farnham.
So are you coping with the paperwork?
There's quite a lot to take in all at once.
Oh, it certainly is. It'll be 2 or 3 weeks before you're up to speed. So have you got everything you should have?
Yeah, I think so. It's just that I was hoping to go through a few things with George before the meeting started.
No chance. George always slips out for a secret briefing with the head. They're very good at plotting together, deciding what outcomes they want in advance.
Yeah, well, he always was good at playing people off against each other.
And how? Listen, let me just grab a coffee and then we can talk, OK?
Oh.
Got it.
We ready then?
Yep, raring to go. Right, we'll be getting off, Jim.
Everything's off. Making sure of that. Everything's unplugged.
Right, see you later, Jim.
Will do, yeah. Hey, not much later, though. Nearly finished here. Nearly finished.
Gone.
I'll be there now. Don't go without me. I've nearly finished. This old house, eh? Been there. Done that.
Hello again. You found her yet? Oh, hello, Doctor. No, not yet. Anything I can do to help at all? You can't work miracles, can you? It's a medical myth, I'm afraid. I've lost my mum. Was she one of ours? No, she was, she was in a home. I should have gone to see her, but I was too busy.
How many times have I heard that?
Well, really?
Yeah, but you never know when it's going to happen, do you?
I suppose I wasn't really looking for her. Just for a star. I could remember, you know, and imagine it was her.
Would you really want your mother looking down at you all the time?
It'd just be for the nights. The days would be my own.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. You sure you're okay?
Yeah. You get those pieces inside you before they go cold.
Well, you know, if you need anything at all, just come and see me, OK?
Right. Oh, hey, Doc.
Yeah?
You won't tell anybody I was,
As long as you don't tell anyone I had an early night.
So are you in business locally?
Yeah, I have my own restaurant.
All right. So you're having a night off work for this?
Well, it seemed like something worthwhile doing. Are you in education?
Don't look like a teacher, do I? No, I work for the Merseyside Regional Marketing Board. Property provision, that sort of stuff.
Oh, right. Quango. Oh, I used to do a lot of property work myself. I was a surveyor.
Oh, really? So what made you move into the restaurant business?
Well, you know, usual life things, really. Seemed like the right time to make a change.
Oh, we're starting soon. We better have a look at what you've got.
Oh, it's difficult to know where to start.
Well, don't worry. I'll hold your hand.
Nice one, Steve. They'll do nicely. Have you got any gloves?
On the side of the door.
What's on them?
Creosote. The one you done the back fence.
You smell them a mile off.
Look how we set.
I am a viewer.
Let's go then.
Cool. Jimmy?
Oh, I'd missed you there.
What are you doing?
I'm getting in.
You can't.
Of course I can. Look. I'm in.
But hang on, we're going out.
Perfect. Only one left.
Where to?
I'm going to Newcastle. Oh, Carly's waiting for a key.
Can't take him to Newcastle.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to take me all the way.
Ah, you want to lift the train station, you mean?
I don't mind. High road, low road, rail road, all roads lead to Rome. I'll jump out when I'm there. When you where? When I'm there, I'll tell you where. Just drive.
What are you supposed to do now?
You heard him. Just drive, will ya? You'll get his head straight in a minute. Just drop him off at a bus stop or something.
Where am I supposed to drive to?
We've got a job to do. Let's go.
Say when?
Just a drop for me.
Just a drop?
I'm in work tomorrow. I can't be risking a hangover. When?
Never mind when. You've had a tough day, and one glass isn't going to give you a hangover, is it? Same for you, Katie?
Yeah, please. Katie's had a very tough day today, you know.
How tough? That tough? Bit tougher?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What a drinking, not swimming, eh? Are you joining us?
Yeah, I think I have just a drop, you know, just a little drop. Right, girls, a toast to our lost and desolate outpost of the NHS. Here's to us.
Cheers to us.
To us.
Right. Who ordered the Hawaiian?
Me.
I did.
Me as well. What, 3 Hawaiians? Shouldn't we all be wearing grass skirts and coconuts?
Couple more bottles of wine. I'm sure that can be arranged.
Oh, damn, I only bought the one. Right, note to self, bring more wine next time. Right.
I'm not going to discuss an individual bullying case without Mrs. Plummer present.
Well, perhaps you could update us then.
I wouldn't want to undermine her authority.
Sorry, George, with me being new here, would it be possible to get some background to all this?
OK, sure. We have a Year 8 boy, Anthony Murray.
Mr. Chairman, sorry, just check the name of the child mentioned. Is that Anthony Murray, Brookside Close?
That's right.
Well, as he is a neighbour of mine, does that not present me with a conflict of interest?
I wouldn't have thought so at this stage, but thank you for informing us. Anthony brought a series of bullying incidents to the head's attention. Mrs. Plummer initiated a school bullying policy, and that is being implemented. Anthony's parents have been brought in and kept informed, and as per the school policy, Anthony was given staggered arrival times to prevent the bullies having access to him.
Is that all?
The school staff have been made aware of the situation. So, for example, the 2 bullies are isolated at meal times and have to eat with the teachers.
The bullies have also been challenged about their conduct, and they are both now well aware of what will happen if they cause any more problems.
And I'm sorry again, with me being new, could I possibly clarify what exactly would happen next?
They'd both face disciplinary action.
So if they did it again, don't they just get automatically excluded?
Not these days.
Only for extreme violence.
I know it's questionable, but
bullies have rights as well.
Hence the procedures being in place, and there for a reason. To ensure the equal and fair treatment of everyone involved.
Well, I'm sure it won't feel very fair to poor Anthony Murray. He's entitled to an education without these daily threats hanging over him. It's an infringement of his basic human rights.
Of course it is. Which is why the bullying policy has been implemented, which I have explained it has. And in light of that, I think we should move on. May I?
Of course. Thank you.
Why don't you have a bit more faith in your own abilities?
Because it's a really tough course. It's such hard work.
Yeah, well, it has to be, doesn't it? I mean, if you're going to be a nurse prescriber, you can't afford to be making any mistakes.
I don't know why I do this to myself.
Because once you've passed your exams, you'll be really good at the job, that's why.
If I pass my exams.
You will. I think you should be dead proud of yourself. Wish I had some new qualifications to aim for. Going away fast with what I've got.
You should be going for Mrs. Dawson's job, don't you think?
Well, Mrs. Dawson's only on sick leave.
Yeah, but she won't be back in a hurry, will she? And we still need someone running reception. I mean, what are we going to do when she's off?
Oh, an advert's just gone in, actually. It's only for temporary cover, and then it would depend how quickly she recovers from her surgery, if she wants to come back at all, obviously.
Would you think that stands a chance?
I don't see why not. It wouldn't be up to me, though.
Yeah, but she'd be in the right place at the right time. And that's half the battle, isn't it?
Right, if there's no other business, I think we can close the meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I know we had a full agenda tonight, but I'm concerned that we've not fully discussed the bullying problems in the school, especially the Anthony Murray incidents.
As I explained, I spoke about it with Mrs. Plummer before tonight's meeting, and I was quite happy with her updates.
But the problem still exists.
It does, but we felt it was an internal management matter. Now, is that all?
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, as bullying is such a worrying issue, maybe we should be kept more involved. Perhaps we should add a formal bullying update to our next agenda.
I'm sure we could. I'll discuss it with Mrs. Plummer, thank you. Right, I'll try again. Meeting closed. Thank you, everybody.
Sure it's somewhere around here?
Where are we, lads?
Just trying to find the road into town. Then we're going to drop you off.
Oh, fine by me. I can check the timetable then, get me tickets sorted and get on my way.
What is it you're getting a ticket for then, Jim?
Newcastle, where else? I'm moving in with Orleans, I told Tim. She's my angel of the north, up there waiting, arms wide open for me.
Hang on a second, this is the place. Just pull over here. Take the engine off.
That's the place, yeah? So what do we do now? Drop him off in town, then come back?
No, we'll just suss out everything first. You sure? Get down, there's someone coming out.
It's not him.
No, it must be one of his mates.
What's going on, boys? Are we out on the mob?
We are. You're not.
I've never seen him like this before.
He just seemed really cut up. He never got to see Kitty before she died. Said he was due to go and see her.
He was. But whose fault was it he didn't get there? Mine. I suppose he blamed me, did he?
I never said anyone was to blame, just how upset he was.
I wish I'd never said anything to him now. If I'd only let him go, he wouldn't be so eaten up with guilt. And neither would I.
I was going to ask him about the rent before, but it didn't seem like the right time, you know.
What were you going to ask?
Well, just whether the insurance company was going to cover it or not.
Oh, you've got nothing to worry about on that score. I mean, they've agreed in principle. We've just got to work out the details. Should be in the next few days.
Oh, that's a relief. Takes a bit of pressure off you, doesn't it?
Oh, it'll be a relief when the whole claim's sorted out. I've had enough of wearing other people's cast-offs. Oh, not that we're not very grateful for all we've been given. Look, I'm sorry we haven't been able to sort the rent out sooner.
Oh, you're all right. I'm just thinking ahead, that's all. Working out what bills I can pay and by when.
And they're always more than you think, aren't they?
Always.
You know, I wouldn't want to be a young couple like you, just starting out. Not now. Must be so hard paying your way.
Yeah, well, me and Rachel are getting there slowly. I mean, one good thing is that we're not having a holiday this year. And if we can kind of save on another couple of things, we should be back in the black by September. Fingers crossed.
I'll try to make sure the insurance company get a move on, eh?
If we get caught here, we're dead.
So what's the plan?
We've only come to suss the place out. Work out a way to get in, get a van load of gear, and off again.
Well, why didn't you say so? Let's have a butcher's.
Oh, where's he going? And how should I know?
You came through that well enough?
Yeah, with a little help from you.
And Gabby. She's very on the ball, isn't she?
Yes, she reminded me of Patricia, you know. Straight to the point, no messing about.
I'm hoping she'll take over as chair next year. Well, she doesn't know that yet, but I'll be working on it. I'll see you at the shop then, yeah?
Yeah, I'll see you then.
Are you two going straight home?
I was until Max invited me for a drink.
All right. So is this a boys-only club?
No, not at all. No, we were going to drop into my restaurant for a drink. You're very welcome to join us if you wish.
Thank you. I might just do that.
Where is he? Halfway to Newcastle, hopefully.
You should never have brought him.
Right, I'll leave you to it.
Oh, you don't have to rush off, you know.
No, I'd better finish off packing ready for my big move tomorrow.
Oh, it's going to be really weird you being our neighbour.
Oh, charming.
Not weird, I mean nice.
You know, I'm always going to be round here borrowing cups of sugar, don't you?
Anytime, you're welcome.
Cheers. Well, I'll see you then, yeah?
Yeah, night, and thanks for the pizza and the wine.
No problem, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can talk about me now, I'm going on. See ya.
Bye.
So, what are we going to talk about then, I wonder?
What do you mean?
Top button.
I'm hot, that's all.
Hot to trot, you mean? No way, with a married man.
Want to be single?
I'll be in there like a shot.
He's going over the fence. Oh, you're joking, aren't you? the shutters.
He's locked inside and we're locked out. So much for the big plan then, eh? Things couldn't go any more wrong. What are we gonna do now? Jimmy's gonna blow this.
Yeah, let's just do what we came here to do. I'm going in.
Jimmy! Jimmy! He's off his head. He'll be in there now wondering where he is and what he's doing there. He'll have forgotten all about us.
See? What you needed. A man on the inside.
There you go. I thought that one might fit you. Some of these aren't too bad, are they?
Yeah? Where'd you get them from?
A couple of charity shops. Hey, I got the lot for less than 20 quid.
A bargain?
Oh, too small, that, isn't he?
Just a bit.
It's okay, I told him I'd have to go back and exchange a few bits.
I told you we'd end up charity cases. It's not as if we were minted in the first place, but we were doing okay. Especially compared to now.
No. Buying other people's cast-offs. Getting ripped off by the insurance company and now by my own now.
We're gonna have to talk to them. Just be dead blunt. Tell them we need the money.
No. Tried earlier, but bottled it.
Well, I think I'll bottle it with Jessie.
Gonna have to though, aren't we? Can't live on fresh air.
Hey, you chose a good place here, lads.
Right. Turn that big light off, will ya?
It's like Aladdin's cave. Open sesame.
Smell the money, eh? Come and have a look, Steve. It's stuffed gold.
Woo!
Sorry about that bullying issue before, Gabby. We have to be very careful with staff morale at the moment.
Lucky I don't take these things personally.
It's difficult finding the right balance, though. The school pays Mrs. Plummer to do a job. We're supposed to trust her, so we should let her get on with it.
I wasn't arguing with that as a principal. I wouldn't want to undermine her authority at all.
She's turned the whole school around since she came into the post. She's a terrific manager.
Sounds like that's what's needed these days.
I understand the bully has rights problem.
It's not a problem. It's judicial process.
Which they don't deserve. We all know how destructive bullying can be.
Of course we do.
And hasn't Gabby got a point shared by most parents, probably. The impetus lies with the victim, not the judicial process, don't you think?
I can't speak as a parent myself, but you don't have to be to know he's right, George.
The boy's being well monitored and supported. I've been assured that he is. And I'm happy with the situation. More wine?
Wayne. What are we going to take? Well, leathers mainly. Hey, and a couple of boxes of these. Em'll know where to get shut of this stuff.
Woo! Look, pack it in, will you, and just do what we came to do.
All right, so cheap.
Yeah, lads.
Watch him.
Help yourselves.
Watch the door, will you?
All right, Captain Mannering, don't panic. Quiet as the grave out there. Nice bit of chocolate, this. You want to try some?
I don't want any.
Yeah, well, I'll have a bit.
Well,
he's right.
So what's the big plan, then? Gonna stand round admiring the goods, or are you gonna rob the place?
No, we're going to rob the place. Look at it. It's a gold mine.
Well, get a move on, will you? Some of us have got to get to Newcastle.
Oh, yeah? You're not exactly helping much, are you, eating chocolate eggs?
Hey, you got it in here in the first place.
Will you pack it in the pair of yous? We're on a job. The busies could be out there now surrounding the place.
Oh, don't wet your knickers. You're in safe hands. Listen, some of us have been here before, you know, 1,000,000 times. All right, I'll keep Dixie. You're with the creme de la creme, lads. Have one with the best, mate.
Steve, grab a few of these levers and stack them up here.
Stood up to all sorts in my time, I have. All the hard nuts, they all knew me. Like Sir Joey Cotton I'm talking about and all. I left him for dead. Every busy in Liverpool knew my family.
The quicker we're out of here, the better.
Hated the court girls, the busies did. None of this hiding away on the Costa del Crime. Oh, no. We were out there every Saturday night, putting on a bit of a swagger in front of them, oh, yeah.
Jimmy, will you shut up and start living in the now, OK? Instead of 20-odd years ago. We're in a warehouse tonight, here, now, on the rob. And if we don't do the job and get off, we're dead. Understood?
Yes, OK, understood.
Good. Just keep there and keep Dixie and stay quiet.
Yeah, I can do that. I was out on jobs keeping Dixie before you two were born, let me tell you that. What was the name of that fella who used to play for Everton? Eh? Dixie, Thingy. What's it? Dixie. Dixie Dean! Yes, that was the fella.
She was real character, Kitty was.
I didn't really know, you know.
Oh, she had a tongue on her like acid. No one was safe. Especially poor Ray. The way she used to talk to him, like he was dirt. I don't know how he put up with it. Be so soft-hearted, he let her.
Well, everyone loves the mum, don't they? You forgive them anything. You've got no choice.
I'm back.
You feeling a bit better?
Sort of, yeah.
Is your head cleared, has it?
Yeah, a little bit. I was hoping to see some stars.
What for?
Well, I was going to look up and imagine my mum floating around up there, you know, watching over us. She'd have a fantastic view, wouldn't she?
Were there any stars out?
Couldn't see a blind thing. It was too cloudy.
Never mind.
Well, there's always another time.
She'll be keeping an eye on you, cloudy or not.
Everyone's saying such nice things about her, as though they're pretending they've forgotten what she was really like. She was a right cow to most people, you more than most. No one will speak ill of her, will they? Eh? No.
Hey, how are you going to get that lot out to the van?
We've got some wire cutters for the fence. In the van.
Well, that's no good. That'll take ages. I've got places to go.
Why did we bring him? He brought himself.
This takes me back 2 years, this organising Reenie's funeral.
It's never a pleasant experience.
Oh, dear. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to afford it all, you know. I'll have to keep things to the bare minimum. But I don't want people to think I couldn't care less about her.
Kitty wouldn't have wanted a big fuss.
No, she wouldn't, would she? She could be a penny pincher with the best of them, my mum.
Can you imagine what she'd have said to our insurance people? You only want to pay how much? You ought to be ashamed.
Hey, and what would she have said about those vouchers they gave us?
She'd have wiped their eye.
Just like Nicky and Jerome, eh?
Right, I'm off.
Hello, son. You on the vampire shift again, then?
Yeah, at least it's bringing some money in, though. Jessie, can I ask you a favour?
Of course you can. Go on.
Well, you know, with it being Rachel's birthday coming up, well, I'm a bit, well, I was wondering if you could babysit Beth for us, but it'd have to be overnight, though.
I'm surprised you're asking me after last time.
Well, that's why I'm a little bit wary of asking you, like.
Let's just say I got caught up in something then. It wouldn't happen again. Have you got something planned?
No, not really. I mean, I'm still working on it.
I'll get that.
What I'd like to do, Jess, is get a nice little hotel for the night somewhere.
Oh, Rachel would love that.
Oh, not too bad.
Would I have to pay it, or would the babysitting be part of the rent?
Well, it wouldn't help you much if I wanted paying, would it?
Thanks. Cheers, Jess. That's made my boring night, that. See you in the morning.
Fine, I'm sure. No, that should be fine, love. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. Yeah, right, yeah. Well, we'll see you later then. Yeah, bye.
Who was that?
You're Nicky. She's coming round later. With Jerome.
Jimmy! What are you doing? You wanted to know how to get the gear out to the van? Load it up, lads!
This is all the insurance company have sent us. It's vouchers to buy new clothes with.
Vouchers?
That's outrageous.
Well, read what they say.
Well, we thought that they were at least going to send cash so we could buy new clothes or something. I mean, they've even stopped giving asylum seekers vouchers.
It's It's mad. We can't even choose where we buy our new clothes from. They even tell us where to shop.
And goes your idea, then?
What was that?
And believe it or not, I wasn't going to go and buy clothes with me cash.
What were you planning?
I was going to put it towards me tuition fees. What am I going to do now? See if we can swap 3 jumpers and a pair of trainees for a dissertation.
But we split it as fairly as we could.
Oh, 700 quid for 7 grand.
How do you think we feel?
Not half as bad as we do.
And what do you suggest we do about it?
Tell her, Nick.
We just want the money that we're owed. All of it. It's not our fault, Nan.
Come on, lads. Many hands make light work. We'll be here all night the way you two are shaping up.
We need to get out of here. Not without a box of leathers. Mate, let's go for it.
Come on, stay, make a shape, will ya?
I'm very sorry about your tuition fees. But how do you think we feel? We've got to rebuild our entire home from scratch.
And it'll cost a fortune.
This is really hard for us. You're making us feel like we're coming round begging. And it's for money that was rightfully ours in the first place.
It was your fault the bungalow burnt down, not mine. You're making me feel guilty for things over which I had no control.
Yeah, well, you've got control over one thing, Nan. That's how much compensation means you don't get paid.
Oh, it's the insurance people who've got control of that, not Jessie. She'll be as badly off as the rest of us.
No, she won't.
She won't.
No, she won't. She's got loads of money.
She hasn't, have you?
This isn't helping us get more money from the insurance.
Nan.
Look, why can't you believe we've got nothing to spare? That we have to watch every penny we've got?
There's no need for you to be, is there?
Nicky.
What?
Enough.
You're really prepared to let us walk away with absolutely nothing from this, aren't you?
Look, she's got no choice. I mean, she couldn't even afford to help me with Kitty's funeral costs.
Oh, couldn't she? Is that what she told you, Ray?
I think it's time you left, young lady.
Oh, I bet you do. So you can carry on playing the innocent, pleading poverty. We've got nothing in all this, Nan. But you're all right, aren't you? You're sitting on 20 grand's worth of shares. I'm your own granddaughter, Nan. Your own flesh and blood. And I thought you loved me.
What shares, Jess? What does she mean? £20,000 worth?
This is mad. Stop whining, will you? We're quids in. What are you taking them for?
Well, what do you think? Our wills, our carry, our lins. They'll be made up.
Should just go now. Anybody could have gone past and seen him driving that thing round.
Steve, stop and smell the cash. I'm not walking away from this. I don't know about you, but I need the money.
Oh, excellent. This is the only reason I got you co-opted onto the governors for the freebies.
Well, my pleasure. You're both a great help to me tonight. Thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem.
You'll be okay once you find your feet.
Well, cheers, then.
Cheers. Here's to a successful term of office.
Cheers. So you two used to play cricket together then?
We did, yeah. Quite a while ago now.
So you used to polish your balls on your trousers?
We did, yes, but not each other's.
Touché.
It's all clear, Jim?
Coffee? Oh, no, honestly. Julia will kill me if I'm late back. Doesn't Jackie mind you being out drinking with strange women?
No, not at all. No, she's taking the children to see her mum, so, yeah, she's away for a couple of weeks.
Pressure off, then. Only joking.
Good night.
Bye. Jackie's your wife, I presume?
That's right.
She can't see that much of you. You must work long hours running this place.
Too long? Well, I've always been a bit of a workaholic, I suppose.
My husband's the same. Oh, I've been on him to only work a 37-hour week. Can't see it happening, though. I expect you're missing your kids.
For sure. It's nice to have a bit of a break from them, to be honest. It's so exhausting. Take over most of your life, especially when they're tiny.
That's one of the reasons I've put off having any. So,
With the long hours here and a young family at home, what do you do for a social life?
Dream about having one. It's about as close as I come.
No good for anybody, that. All work and no play.
I had to put Kitty in a rubbish care home, Jessie. Why? Because I couldn't afford a decent one. And all week, you've watched me scrimp every penny to pay for her funeral. And all the time you had hidden away £20,000 worth of shares. What does that say about us as a couple? Hey? What does it say about our marriage?
Get over there.
Jimmy! Look what he's done! What are you playing at?
I'll get another bucket load, eh?
You wrecked this job, Jimmy! Totally wrecked it, you blurt!
Hey, you! You're talking to the king here! One of the Corkill clan! One of the creme de la creme, that's me! One of the creme de la crime! That's me! One of the creme de la criminology! That's who!
Someone coming? Over at the gate? Jimmy! Dixie!
You leave that roller door open? No.
We're there to stay down.
Oh, are you, aye? Yeah, you're looking at the creme de la crime here. Anytime. Come on. Anytime.
We could make a habit of this after meetings.
George would love that. Us boring him to death with our surveying stories.
Yes, his eyes did sort of glaze over a little bit. Should I open as another?
Oh, I don't think so. It's probably time I was going.
Suppose it is a bit late.
It's been nice chatting.
It has, yes.
Thanks for the drink.
Oh, my pleasure. Here, let me help you with
Oh, thank you.
There you are. Oh.
Oh, I must give you my card.
Oh.
We'll be seeing a lot more of each other from now on.
Oh, school governors meet that often.
Not just as governors. We'll be forever bumping into each other.
The gob on you now when you said about them shares and Ray's.
I never meant to throw them back in her face like that.
She deserved it.
Yeah. She wants them kept private for her own reasons.
So why did you then?
Because she's been such a hypocrite.
Exactly. So don't beat yourself up about it. She's been lying through her teeth, expecting us all to walk away from this with pittance.
Yeah, I know. 700 quid between us.
In vouchers and all.
Instead of 7 grand now.
Look, don't let it get to you. We know what's ours by rights, and we'll find some way of getting back what we've lost. I know we will.
Hello. Oh, hi, Jackie. No, fine, fine. Just locking up.
What's he doing? He's totally lost it. He's gonna kill him.
No, there's nothing wrong. No, I just didn't feel like going home to an empty house. That's all I meant.
right. We're over that fence and out of here. Hang on. Look, where are you going back in there?
No, I'm fine. Fine, honestly. Just a bit tired, that's all.
We should just get away from here.
What about Jimmy?
He messed this job up for us and you want to go after him?
No, we are not leaving Jimmy to them. Now get moving fast. I'm sorry, Jim, but you said it's for your own safety.
This is my house!
Jimmy?
What's going on? It's what he wants. Nicky, don't go in.
And that's tomorrow's Brookside at 8:30. Next on For the Sex, crime investigators need to check out one person's word against the other when a woman cries rape